Well, speaking of graphics, I do something right here so you don't have to look around the whole entire screen. Boom! I call it the Kismet red arrow right here. Look, we need more oil. We've got tons of circuitry now. We got tons of gears. We got tons of other stuff that's going to help us a lot, but we need that oil. So we need to make about 1,300 more caps. Right? And how do we make that 1,300 more caps so we can buy that? We're going to make it through grabbing more stuff, killing more stuff, doing more questing, but we're also going to make it via purified water. Now that purified water is going to show up right here. There's going to be a 50 of them. So if 10 is 80, right? If I sell 10 and I get 80, right? 80 caps. So basically 5 times that, right? 5 times that. You guys doing the math right now? 8 times 5? I'll give you a second. I'll give you a second. Nobody in the chat. Of course, you guys got a 20-second delay. 8 times 5, guys. I'm going to make you do a little math. Come on, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. This is my 5th playthrough. Yes, it is. I have played 1,560 hours in Fallout 4. If you want to know, if you want to double check my numbers, I think it's 1,560 something. Now, oh, pop back up again. Take that back out. I sit up and it pops back up. Hey. Boop, there we go. If you would like to know, you can go ahead and check it on my Steam. Go check out my numbers on my Steam. Go for it. Steam link is right down below. Profile is right down there. Also go ! Steam in the chat. Follow that link right there. You can see my profile of how many hours I've played. This is my 5th playthrough. Math is scary, but 40, says Siri. Haha, there we go. We got a math person. Guess what? You do math in my channel? Watch this. Watch this. Boom! You got 500 Kiss Caps for doing math. You're the only one who did it. You're the one who got that bonus Kiss Caps. I do give Kiss Caps out randomly. Show that love. Wow, we have not given the giveaway away. Whoop, my bad. My bad. Sorry, everybody. All right, we got to get to it. I love your enthusiasm, Kismet. Thank you, thank you. My stream is all about positivity. My stream is about sharing that love, coming into a safe place where you can hang out, whether you're doing your homework, you're hanging with your family, whatever you want to do, this is a safe place to hang out. We're not going to call you out if you want to lurk, but if you love to chat in the chat, that does help the stream as well. Feel free to chat away. A lot of amazing people come in my stream all the time. Feel free. Don Bav, hello from Spain. Hello to you. Again, I hope it's a beautiful day in Spain today. I bet it is. I bet it is. I have just a feeling that it is. It is awesome. 1,573 hours. Way to go, Digital. Way to rock it. Now, if you are new to my stream, let me know how many hours you've got. How many hours have you got in Fallout 4? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. There we go. So there you go. You help out in the chat and you get those things. So what you can do with those Kiss Caps is you can... Mayor Dave's showing his work. What you do with those Kiss Caps, you can use it for giveaways. Like right now, we're going to give away Life is Strange. We're going to give away a game right now because that's going to go on too long. I've been chatting and doing building and all of that. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Boom! No, that was just for Siri for doing math. That was supposed to be bonus just for Siri. Boom! Nixer style! You have waited patiently and said, you know what, Kismet? I never win anything, bro. I never win anything. I go in these people's streams and I bet and I bet and I bet and I never win anything. But now you can't say that anymore because you have won Life is Strange in my stream. And right now, oh my God, I won! Oh my God! So hopefully Nixer Style is listening. Hopefully Nixer Style didn't go for a sandwich, didn't go for the bathroom, isn't getting like wife aggro and got to go get the wife or spouse aggro taken care of. Now Nixer has exactly 2 minutes. Don't leave. 2 minutes to say hello or say, oh my God, in the chat or something like that, or oh my gosh, I won in 2 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to re-roll. You do have to be present to win. And you do have to have a Steam ID, Steam account. So let's see. And again, I hate re-rolling. I really don't like it. I love it when people come in the stream. Maybe they've been lurking. Maybe they've said like maybe one thing in the chat in like years. And then all of a sudden they have this moment right here where they're like, oh, I actually won something. Awesome. I love it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh my God. Yay, says Nixer Style. All right. Great job, Nixer Style. For the win. Congratulations, buddies. This is the second Life is Strange we've given away tonight on the stream. And I'll be doing random giveaways every stream. Maybe this stream, that stream, the other stream. Just whatever random streams I feel like giving stuff away. We got a ton of stuff, a giant list of stuff to give away. We've already given away hundreds of games. Hundreds of games on the stream. We already given them away. We give away tons of stuff all the time. Siri also dropped the Dragon Hammer for her getting that extra kiss caps. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. I'm having the greatest night. I love giving stuff away. Thank you, dude, says Nixer Style. Well, Nixer Style, if you want to get that free game, here's what you do. You've got to go ahead and whisper me. Whisper me your Steam ID and your email, not your password or anything like that. Never give your password to anybody. Nobody, ever. Just your email address so that we can friend you over there. Your email address and your Steam ID, both of those. So we can friend you over there on Steam, and then we can go ahead and gift it to you. Go ahead and whisper me that here on Twitch. All right? Now, if you're not familiar with how to whisper, I'll go ahead and say, whisper me here. There we go. You have an interject personality, which is fun to watch. This is me naturally, by the way. This is me naturally. I have given up caffeine because it helped me lose 40 pounds. And I've given up all that kind of candy and all that other stuff. This is just naturally me. This is who I am. Imagine if I was on soda. How incredibly crazy off the chain. I'd be running around in here. 444 JG has dropped the Dragon Hammer. Crush that follow button and become part of the Kismet Army as well. Now, again, anytime anybody hits that follow button, make sure to show them lots of love in the chat, whether you've been here 1 minute or whether you've been here for years. Make sure to show them some love in the chat every single time. They are the ones that really keep this stream going. As well as if anybody says, Kismet, I love what you do, buddy. You're enthusiastic about what you do. You work super hard at it. You're putting up 3,000 hours worth of videos, or 3,000 hours worth of uploading of videos on YouTube. Plus, you're doing stuff here on Twitch and all of that. And you're making all these videos and highlights and all that stuff. I want to support you, bro. I want to support the stream by hitting that donate button or that subscribe button. Make sure not to show them only love when they hit the button, but every time you see them in the stream. All right? All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So we've got that styling. We are doing really good. Now, if you like it, you save it. Let's do it. We'll save. We're off to go. There we go, Nixer. Gonna like that. Yes. That is a fun game. I've watched people play it. I've watched people play it. It is super fun. Yeah, and I also love to see in my stream, another great thing, you know, you've got a great community when people don't get, like, you know, upset when they don't win. They just go, hey, congrats, bro, GG, good job, right? And I do have a command that says exclamation point rigged if you do, you know, if you need to get rid of some frustrations. Go for it. Exclamation point rigged. Go for it. But it is totally random. It is totally random who wins. Oh, let me finish the giveaway before my mods yell at me. There we go. There we go. So big congrats, buddy. Now, I will be passing that on to Dark Angel. Dark Angel will be whispering you. He'll also be gifting you that on Steam. Again, big congrats. Now, let's keep going. We're going to go over to Abernathy Farm, but we need to stop here by Red Rocket. Look, we got 5 people now. One of them is a provisioner. All the rest of them, look how much momentum we've built just in the stuff we did. It's totally worth taking the time at the beginning to build all this momentum. Now, another person is Sanctuary. This guy, go to Sanctuary. That's 2 more people at Sanctuary. This girl, go to Sanctuary. This other guy who just went around the corner. Let's try to catch him. Now, make sure you don't accidentally do your provisioner, by the way. Watch out for that. And Sanctuary, go. And that's it. I just got 4 more people at Sanctuary because I don't build up Red Rocket. Red Rocket is a very small settlement. It's not really that worth it to build it up, I find anyway. Though I have built it up in the past, built walls, built all sorts of complex defenses, all the way to max building. But I use it solely in survival mode, especially in the early part of survival mode, is to recruit people and send them to Sanctuary. So I can build up more defenses, so I can farm more stuff, so I can scavenge more stuff. I'm going to send them over there. Now I'm going to go here. I'm going to go over to Abernathy Farm, open that up. We're going to work over there for a bit. We're going to go and send some more people to Sanctuary, and then once Sanctuary is full, we're going to send them over to Abernathy as well. And then we're going to get back to doing some questing. Back to doing some questing. We got a lot to do. We only got a few hours to do it, so we need to run. Let's do it. Come on, we got only a few hours to go. Mayor Dave said it in the chat. Kiz in giveaway. I knew they were going to yell at me. They're going to yell at me. Kiz, what if you unfolded and refolded a dozen times? Does it still give you Kiz caps for following? No, it doesn't. It doesn't give you Kiz caps for refollowing. Nixer Style says, hi, I love the stream. Keep it going. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Hi, back, says Siri. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. One of my favorite people in the stream, or in the game, by the way. Siri, as I like to call her. As I like to call her. She reminds me of that Siri on the iPhone. But I don't want to give away what happens to her later. What happens to her later? Now, her name's actually Curie, by the way. But I call her Siri sometimes. I do. I do. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and make this lady real happy. No, that's not... Oh, I gotta talk to the dude. Gotta talk to the dude. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Malsey. Don't make me hit you with this pole. Don't make me hit you with my legendary pool cue. Which I think is pretty funny. He's back here. He's back here. What's up, bro? Let's talk. I'm gonna make you super happy. Let's do it. Hey. You know it, bro. You know it, bro. All right, so we have now unlocked Abernathy Farm. She's now my best buddy. Now, she just became the best vendor in the game. The best vendor in the game for you, especially very early on. Now, she doesn't have much very early on, by the way. But bobby pins, things like that. As well as she does have some other stuff like concrete for if you want to use the concrete kit. You know, and occasionally a decent thing in there too. But really, the best thing to do to her is sell stuff to her because you have a better trade rate, so you get her cash money. You get that cash money. Now I've got 2 vendors I can go to and give out that cash money. I'll go ahead and... yeah, let's go ahead and just get confirm trade. There we go. So normally I don't do anything but to sell to her. Now, we've got a whole bunch of sweet stuff going over here. And we've got to get our Abernathy farms going. Hey, keep it down in there, cow. Now, what we're going to do is just start taking down stuff. We're going to get our scrap on. Now, we do not keep stuff. We do not keep extra stuff. So, we scrap everything. Scrap it all. Scrap it, scrap it, scrap it. Now, I will keep these particular stations, because sometimes I do bounce from these 2 particular ones. Keeps me from having to go all the way back to Sanctuary. But we will literally just walk around here, get rid of everything that we can. Now, I do not like them to farm back here. This is a great way to get killed. Be hanging out in the back here. Not good. So I will go in here and eliminate all of this. Storing it in the workshop. No. No, 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 no. Oops, I think I just accidentally hit the water thing. Oh well, I'll have to make another one. But no, do not come back here. This is very dangerous and deadly back here. No. Get up there. Now, I'll also take all the stuff like chairs and stuff like that so people are not here in the back. I do not like this back part. I have watched my people get owned back here again and again and again. And again, I've built a fence all the way around the whole entire edge. Around here, around there, all the way down. All the way down. Metal fence, all the way down the other side. Let's take a look at how far this goes. All the way around the whole entire thing. Now, if you're in any other mode other than survival mode, you do not need fences. Kismet kill box, you're good, right? Just build a bunch of them around. But eventually, in survival mode, because it starts getting harder and harder, and death claws attack and other things like that, what you want to do is eventually build a fence just to protect your food. So they're not blowing up your food all the time, especially early on. You will see me actually build a concrete fence here to defend some of the food that we're about to make. And we really lucked out, by the way. Very early on here, we got some razor grain, which is going to be super useful for the stuff we're about to do. Again, scrapping like crazy. First time I played this, Kismet Connie got killed in the first settlement raid that happened to our farm. I know, that does happen. I've had that happen to me too. I don't think it was in my first one, but I have had her die before. That's why early on, you will see me work toward that not happening. That's why I don't unlock this until I know I have at least some turrets I can put down. So they will die quickly. Because this is gonna get attacked in a very short order, by the way. So I need to get busy clearing all this stuff and getting the kill box up. Now, the first place I put the kill box is actually on this side. And I do need to go get some more oil. So I do need to get more purified water. We'll run back and we'll do that. Again, totally worth the investment of time here at the beginning of the game. Again, this is going to run the entire rest of your game. If you need money, you just come back here, pick up that money, and be good. And be good. And I bounce it back and forth, by the way. I don't do just settlements all the time, or I don't just do questing all the time. I don't just do mainland questing or mainland settlement stuff. I will jump one thing to another. So, you know, I'll do this for an hour or two, or do it for 30 minutes, or whatever it is I feel like doing, and then I'll go do something else. And then I just kind of bounce back and forth. That's the way I like to play. Yeah, out of circuitry and out of oil, because we're not linked yet. We got to link them from here over to there, right? So let's go ahead and run back. Now that we kind of got that locked in. Oh, I should probably have saved, but we'll run back over here to Red Rocket. Let's see if we got somebody else. If not, we'll go to Sanctuary and we'll send somebody over to Red Rocket, and I'll show you why. I think we might have got somebody else by now, when we were busy doing all of that stuff. Run! I'm usually constantly out of action points, by the way, because I'm always running. Later on, I'll get me an action point outfit that make me so I can run further and all of that. There's Dog Meat. What's up, buddy? Forgot to get you back. Forgot to get you back. Let's go. Such a good puppy. All right, who else we got here? Good. Nope. All right. So I sent a bunch of people over here to Sanctuary, which I will use eventually to do other stuff. Right now, I need another provisioner, so I'm going to run over and get it. Kismet, when are you going to end the stream? I think in about another hour and a half. Another hour and a half, Compton. We're doing a mega stream tonight, so we're going to keep on keeping on. Kismet, what was the last giveaway? Was that the last giveaway for tonight? Zero tolerance. You never know. I might just get in the mood to give away something else. We got a giant list of stuff to give away. You never know. There is no last giveaway. There is a giant list of stuff, and when I feel like you guys are being awesome enough, and I feel like in the mood, I'm going to be giving a ton of stuff away out. That's the way it's going to be. Because, you know, hey, something awesome might have happened. Might have been epic. I'm like, you know what? For an epic thing like that, boom, giveaway. Let's do it. So it's just going to be random. Randomly given out. He's assigned. All right. Now, sometimes I just go straight for the bell, and sometimes I just run around and see if I can just catch somebody wandering. Or sitting over here in the chair. Nope. No mas. Hit that bell. Have a seat. Hit the T. Wait for 1 hour. Shoom. There we go. Now everybody's grouped up. I can roll over them. Nope, nope. This person right here. Nope. Wrong button. Move. Move her back to Red Rocket. Run back to Red Rocket. Now, is there something else I need to build right over here? We're going to get that going. Let's get in here and get it going. If I can remember where it's at. I think it's not marquee. Miscellaneous. Right here. Now, usually, once I have a good amount of stuff, especially fiber optics, I will build a little thing right here. And I put it off to the side on purpose so that it doesn't get in the way of stuff coming in and out of my settlement. Go ahead and start that. Put that up there. And now look at this. Instant way to get rid of my radiation. Yes, it is fantastic. Now that's cool. But you know what's even more cool? Doing this. Doing this. Thank you, AI June, for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. What's even cooler is to go in here and make it so it's automatic. Oh, where did I go? I went past it. Oh, it's not in there anymore. That's right. It's over here. Or it's not in that one. And this one, there it is to put a pressure plate down. Take that out. Run it from the pressure to here to pressure plate, and then to here. Move the pressure plate a little bit closer. Maybe rotate it a little bit. All I have to do is just walk over it. It hoses me off. And then I'm out of there, and it turns itself off. And that's all I got to do. Just run through there, activate that, stand in there for a second, and now it removes my radiation every time I come in and out of my base. There you go. Another Kismet tip for you. Let's save that. It's awesome. Them Freeman also dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet army. Welcome. Now again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can call me Kiz or Kismet in the chat. You can, it'll highlight in red and even attach itself to the top of my chat. So if I did miss your comment or question, make sure to throw it in there again, though my mods should be watching very closely for any questions for me as well. But there we go. Seriously, my favorite survival moments involve some of those funny death sounding mods because I die a lot in survival. I do too, Gary, but it's part of the fun. I already died 5 times. We've only been playing a couple days now here in this new playthrough. Now, again, I have over 1,500 plus hours. I keep forgetting what the exact number is, but a whole lot. You can go check it out on Steam. But I have died literally hundreds of times, and it's super fun. I like it. I don't get frustrated when I die. I just go back to it, try a different tactic. Don't do the same tactic over and over again. If it doesn't work the first time, it's not going to work the next 25 times. Just to let you know. Try something different. Try a different tactic. See how it works out. Bakura says hello, everybody. Hello to Bakura. And he also dropped the Dragon Hammer, crushed that follow button, and became part of the Kismet army. Welcome. Welcome. Show him some love in the chat, everybody. Show them that love. Kismet, what is you take importance of Brahmin in settlements? What is your take on the importance of Brahmin in settlements? They are important to get them out of your way. That's what I think about Brahmin. I just simply park them out of the way. They're just too annoying. I don't even deal with them. They're so annoying. I just put down a trough and get them out of my way. If I remember correctly, Abernathy has a problem with wandering super mutants going near it and figure out where they come from. Yes. They do just show up out of nowhere. They do show up out of nowhere and try to get you. Oh, I nicknamed Starlight Drive-In the Hub because I connected 20 settlements to it. There you go. I did that with Red Rocket in my first playthrough. Every single settlement was connected to Red Rocket. Everybody there was just Red Rocket. And then the next time, because I have like a little ATD there. T-Rack, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet army. Welcome, welcome. Again, if you guys have played this game, let me know how many hours you've played. If you are new to the stream, go ahead and throw that in the chat. I would love to know. I love to take a poll on how many hours you guys have in Fallout 4 as well. Yes, I have done that. I now am doing what I call mini hubs, where I do all the ones that I'm just like... I'm just taking people and just recruiting in that location and not building a settlement. Those are now my hubs because I will not build a settlement there early on. And one of those hubs is Red Rocket. And that's where I just sent the girl over here. So we're going to run over there and use her as part of the hubs here. We're going to use her as a provisioner so that we can use all of our resources on Abernathy over there. Okay, now she's wandering around somewhere. We're going to hit the bell. We're going to sit in our chair, which is the whole point. The chair is there. And then we're going to hit T to wait an hour. Boom! Now, if they don't show up... Oh, there they are over there. There they are. Boom. Got 2 people. I got a new person. One there, and that one over there, and then that's Marcy over there. Okay, this girl right here, she's going to go ahead and make a supply line between here and now... Abernathy Farm. There we go. Now, back to Abernathy Farm. We go. Oh, I should probably save. Probably a good idea in case super mutants show up and shoot me in the face. Never hurts to go ahead and save, just in case. Getting dark time and it's raining. All right, back to Abernathy Farm. So we just basically, I'd sent a bunch of people to Sanctuary. I needed one of them back. I sent them back over there so I can create a trade route between Red Rocket and Abernathy Farm. So it goes from Red Rocket to Sanctuary, Red Rocket to Abernathy Farm, and then we go from way over at the drive-in, from the drive-in to they originate at the drive-in and they go over there. Now I'm going to show you a trick here before I get too far in, how to know what every single provisioner's path is. How to know what every single one of them are, right? Because it doesn't tell you what their path is, right? It doesn't tell you. All right, so here we are. We're back. Kismet kill box is up. We've only got it as a 1-level Kismet kill box. Excuse me, dog meat. And we are going to go ahead and check how many turrets we can do now. Boom. All right, so we can start with 2 turrets. I'm going to put them over here on the end, just in case we get attacked while we're still setting up the base. There we go. Now, of course, we need more oil. We need about 1,300 caps for that oil. So we are going to scrap everything. I get rid of doors. I get rid of everything. Actually, let's just go ahead and just sleep here. Let's go ahead and sleep until the morning time so you guys don't have to watch me do that in the dark. All right, let's go ahead and just sleep till morning time. I actually usually sleep forward just so you guys don't have to watch me doing building and stuff in the dark. I've got about 5K-ish hours in Fallout 4. Wow, Bakura! I have never seen anybody that much. I've never seen anybody have that many hours. That is impressive, bro. And I've played since day one, and I only have nearly 2,000 hours. That is pretty awesome. Now, of course, I'd have 2,000 hours if my machine not died. Oh, that's right. We can only save... Oh, that's right. It's on a mattress. I forgot we're on a mattress, so we'll do a couple rounds to get us to the daytime. Just got the season pass. Totally worth it. Get high. Totally... Oh. Oh, I was supposed to defend... Screw them. Screw them! Now, sometimes I will totally neglect my settlements. Keep it under control over there, dog meat. I totally neglect my settlements. I will not go in and clear all that. I will not go in and help them defend, especially early on. There's no way I'm going to get there in time. No way. I probably have done Red Rocket. I mean, I probably could have done the drive-in, but I don't really want to run over there and do that because I may die and I have no kill boxes set up. So once I get the kill box set up over there, I'll just run over there, let the kill box kill everything, and then get all the loot. As you can see, I'm just going around looting some general stuff. Why is it still dark in here? Still seems pretty dark in here. Still a little dark because we're inside. All right. And you'll see me get rid of the major furniture. Totally like getting rid of all their stuff. Now there's also some walls you can get rid of up here. Like this. More wood to get rid of. They don't have to live in this thing, by the way. They don't have to live in this. You can go ahead and clear this out and make them another nice place to live in. In fact, Abernathy Farm here is the highest place you can build in the Commonwealth. It totally is. Furman, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet army, as well as Kill Class right there. Wow, how did I do that? That's why they call me Kismet. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer as well, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. So congrats, get high on that season pass, buddy. Congrats. We got about 300 hours in melee, no chems run, about 50 in mods, heavy cheat run. That was test mods. Well, there you go. Hey, it's your game. You can play it however you want. What's up, Kismet? You got me hooked. Got me re-hooked on Fallout 4. Well, I'm happy that you are having lots of fun on Fallout 4. That's what I love to hear. I love to hear that. I'm actually going to take that and put that on my nice things that people say. Hold on. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Down here. Vanished. Like a ninja. There it is. All right. Kill Class. Well, thank you, buddy. Thank you. I love to hear when people are inspired to play games. I love playing games. I think it's one of the greatest things ever. I think Twitch is one of the greatest ideas ever. I think it's nothing short of brilliant. Taking the great two things that I love, at least in my life, and that is creativity, because I've been a graphic designer for 25 years, as well as, of course, combining with games and the interactivity of you guys hanging out and me going on the adventure with me. Furman saying hello, everyone. Hello, Furman. Let's show Furman some love in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, I have a Twitch streaming question. I'm a small streamer. How do I add moderators to watch my streams while I especially project cars? There you go. What you do is you got to find some great people. I have the greatest mods on Twitch. I know everybody says that, but for me, it's true. There we go. What? All right, Michelle Dell has subscribed. You guys know what we're going to need to do here in just a minute. We're going to need to do the Kismet Love Train. Hold on 1 second. We're going to get that going. Kill Class says, I also play Ark Kismet. We play the same stuff. Yes, I haven't played Ark yet, but we're going to play it by Friday at least. At the very latest, we're going to play it by Friday. I'm going to noob it up. I'm going to call it the Noob Brigade. We're going to go in there and just like take it over. There we go. Kez, you're awesome. Thanks for the good times. You're welcome, Michelle Dell. Again, thank you so much for that nice thing that you said there. I'm going to add that to my nice things that people say. If you'd like to see more nice things that people say, that is down below the stream. You can click on that. Literally hundreds of them in there. Hundreds of them. They inspire me every day. I get up, I read those nice things that people say, and I say, you know what? What am I going to do to make my stream the best stream ever? The best stream there ever was. This is the one. This is the one you guys are in right now. The best one I have ever done. And I try to do that every time I stream. Every time. Because I want to make it better and better. Now, again, if you have suggestions, you have ideas, you're like, Kismet, hey, you want to play this game, man? You should play this game. I think it would be better if, right? You go ahead and let me know. You can go ahead and whisper me. You can go ahead and give me some feedback on Discord. Whichever way, you let me know. All right. And again, we are clearing out Abernathy Farm here. This is going to be our next place where we're going to just produce an absolute ginormous amount of food. Now, I'm just going around taking out the big stuff. Taking out the big stuff. Go ahead and grab this. Move this over there because I got a free bed there. And now I'm going to go around and pick up all the loose stuff. All right, just hitting E a whole bunch of times. By the way, do not scrap those bottles. Those bottles are worth more than gold. We're going to be using those bottles very, very soon. A whole lot of them to make ourselves styling. We're going to be so set. We're going to be so set for the whole rest of the game. At level 7. At level 7, we are going to be so styling. We're going to be on our way of making 100,000 bottle caps every few days in game. And you're like, what, Kismet? You can't make that much every few days in game. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I've done it. You want to know? It's on my YouTube. Go check it out. But I will show you as we go along here how to do that. How to make it. Now, I don't use third-party mods. I don't cheat. I don't shortcut. I don't glitch. I don't do that stuff. Why? Because you don't need to. You could totally do it legit without ever having to cheat or resort to that. You can really get in here and build up your settlements, make them into giant cash-making enterprises, and basically put all your people to work. Because, hey, again, this ain't no free ride. They shouldn't be standing around saying, woohoo, we got it good now. We got it good because so-and-so is out there getting shot at while we're sitting around here in the settlement doing nothing. Take out these beams as well. Take out those. I always forget about those beams till very late in the game. I got them very early this time. All right, we got rid of all that junk. We don't need that junk. We don't need all that stuff. We're scrapping it all. Got a little stump over here. We're looking good. Now, do we got any more turrets? We do. 2 more turrets. How convenient. It's almost like I thought that out in advance. It's like almost like I knew that was going to happen. Because I know there's more oil in this particular location. So yes. Now this one I'm going to actually want to do what I call a double level. I'm going to do it from right about here. So we can kind of sneak it in there. There we go. And this is what a double level kill box. And again, we're just starting with the most basic resources because you don't have a lot of resources in the very beginning. I will come back and make this totally legit so it's not just kind of floating up here. But for right now, we need some defenses. We need some defenses because they will attack very soon. Now, this is usually one of the very first places I get attacked here at the Abernathy Farm. But once I get the turrets down, that's it. It's just like collecting loot. It's like they're delivering loot, right? Come on up here. Get shot. Get killed. Oh, cool. Thanks for the free loot. That's what it's going to be all about. Now, am I going to build any walls? A little bit of walls to protect my food. But I'm not going to build a wall all the way around there. In fact, I won't build a wall till very much later in the game, probably about level 40 or 50, before I start actually starting to build in the concrete walls and really build up my settlements, what I call super building, which is basically them making me massive amount of money. But we will do that later. For right now, we are just doing basic defense. Now, notice how I put them at the end? By the way, this one's like a single level, and that one's a double level. There we go. Now, if you can't handle it like that, by the way, you can just put your stairwell off the side and your stairwell off the side, which you can see on my video about the Kismet kill box on how I do it legit that way too. It's up to you. You can do it however you want. Me, I just do it like that. I'll eventually come back and embellish it later. Stay in there, moo cow. And moo cow loves to come out of there. I gotta corral him back in there again. Oh, I just dropped it right on the cat. My bad. My bad, kitty cat. You got a good life. Look at you. Oh, he stuck his tongue out. Ha ha ha. Stuck his tongue out. Silly kitty. Okay. Now what we need is we need a bed. We want to save because we just did a whole bunch of stuff. We don't have to do that again. Again, we'll get a bed. Now this is going to be my bed. You might be like, Kismet, why are you putting it way over there? Because what I'm going to do is be running back and forth through this field all the time, so I can run up here and then I can save right here. Also, eventually I'm going to have a thing to remove my conditions right here as well, as we get higher and higher level. Speaking of higher level, time for a level up. Let's do it. Okay, so the next level up we are on, the perks, is going to be level 8, Big League. So now we're going to get some more melee damage. Now, I've kind of thought this out in advance. Early in the stream, I talked about how to think out your particular stuff in advance. I usually think them about 5 in advance and then get them going. Yes, it is such a good game. It's good in a way like Fallout Kismet. I think you'd be good at the game. I love to play group games. I would love this to be a group game. If all of us were playing together, like building giant settlements where we had giant Kismet kill boxes and giant hordes of things coming in, like 7 Days to Die or like Ark, you're getting attacked by a whole bunch of stuff. And then you're like fighting all off and we're like, oh my god, we're all gonna die! Quick, get the Kismet kill boxes set up. We're all gonna die. They're coming in. They're coming in. It would be amazing. Amazing. Now imagine. Visualize Fallout 5. Take Fallout 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Minecraft, and jam it into one awesome and amazing Fallout 5 game. That would be incredible. We could drive motorcycles. We could drive fusion-done cars. We could then build giant settlements. Like we could rebuild the entire wasteland into like a big, giant mega fort. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I don't dream small. I dream big. I dream big. I would love it. You know what? Take my wallet now. Where's my wallet? I forgot to get my wallet. I have a wallet, by the way, which is the Charisma guy. Which is the Charisma guy? The guy who does this? I bought that at TwitchCon. It was awesome. Awesome. Kismet is a synth. That's what people tell me, Get High. I would love to dress as a synth for TwitchCon. That'd be awesome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the love, says Bakura. Well, thank you, buddy. Thank you for hanging out as well. Get High. I got to go, Kismet. All right, take it easy, buddy. Kismet, are you planning on trading the General Chaos Revenge? Yes, I will get that. You will. Actually, I had it in my other melee playthrough, but I will get it. You'll see me get it. Good night, Compton. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, now what I've not forgotten. You do like Kismet, you forgot, bro. You forgot about me. I did not forget. I did not forget. I do not forget my peeps. My peeps, you go in, press that button, and say, you know what? I want to subscribe to your channel. And I'm going to show you that love right now. I'm going to give you your Kiss Caps right now. Let's do it. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle. Here is your bonus Kiss Caps for subscribing. I love dishing out Kiss Caps because that is just more giveaways, more stuff you guys can win. T-shirts, loot drops, all sorts of cool stuff. You can win. Oh, I fail-fished it, of course. I forgot to put a slash and not an exclamation point. There you go, Mitchell. We have gotten you your Kiss Caps. That's fulfilled. Boom. There we go. Still looking for Commander Adama. Did we give A-Dog his? I think we did. I think we already gave A-Dog his. Boom. We did that earlier. There we go. And still looking for Adama. We're still looking for Adama there as well. Fulfilled that. Fulfilled those roles as well as, of course, you get the sub role on the Discord. Feel free to follow the link down below. If you ever have any problem with any of the links down below, let me know or let my mods know. We will fix them ASAP as well as give you a proper link to get on there. All right? Just let them know. They will hook you up with the proper links. All right. So we're going to keep going. Okay. So it doesn't apply to players, says Starberry. Can you sleep without a roof without any penalties? Yes. Yes, you can. But it does affect your happiness on your people. I think I used the industrial war purifiers at Norhagen Beach and had like 1,500 hours making mad caps with all purified water. Siri, yeah, I'll be making 8,000 purified water or more in the game, which is 118,000 bottle caps every few days in game. Every few days. You'll see it. I'm going to be doing it right now. I'm working on it. I'm working toward it right now. Now, we just upped our melee because this is a melee playthrough. This is a melee / grenade / pistol playthrough. I can only use the pistol for turrets and for blowing things up, like cars and like fire on the ground, that kind of stuff. But I cannot shoot people with the pistol. I cannot use the rifle. I cannot use the chain gun. I cannot use that thing, which I have done in previous playthroughs, and I annihilated them. Annihilated them. Of course, when I have my Overseer's Guardian, the greatest weapon, I think, in the game, or all-around weapon anyway. I just own. The second I get to the point where I can buy the Overseer's Guardian, and I go do the quest, and I grab it, I just own everything, because I just sniper everything. I'm like, right here, they're way down the hill. I'm like, there you go, you're dead. Just like that. Especially early on. Especially when you're using the correct perks with the weapon you use the most, right? Like me, I'm doing melee, so the correct perk is big leagues. Now I'm going to do 20% more damage. If I was doing the Overseer's Guardian, it's a rifle. So you want to, of course, get 20% more damage than that. And then you keep upping it. Now you're doing 40% damage, and it's also mitigating part of their armor, right? It's ignoring part of their armor. Then you're doing 60% damage and 20% of their armor. Then 80% and 25%. And of course, doubling and ignoring 30% of their armor. So they are just getting smoked, and you have a slightly higher chance of crippling them as well. Which is what makes the Overseer's Guardian so incredible. Is with that perk and the Overseer's Guardian and some of the other perks, it is amazing. Amazing. But no Overseer's Guardian in this playthrough. Because I like to play in different ways. I like to play melee mode because I don't usually play melee mode. I like to try different stuff. So yes, let's go ahead and save. Right here. And then let's go ahead and start getting this settlement set up. Now, these guys are going to do a lot of Tatos, right? We want to do those Tatos, get those Tatos going. But before all of that gets started, we're going to need to start yet another place to recruit people from. And we will, of course, recruit people from elsewhere and send them here. But I like to put it right over here in the corner. Way up here, so it has a less chance of getting destroyed. Come on, getting the right thing. There we go. And see if we have enough. Aha! We do, because we bought a bunch of crystal and a bunch of circuitry, because we're going to make a bunch of these radio beacons. And then we're going to go ahead and set up our generator. And we're going to connect it. Boom! We're now going to get more people here. Right now we've got 3. And we'll watch that and see if it goes up here. In just a minute, you're going to see some more people showing up. So we've already got our Tato farm going. What do we need other than Tatos? And we need now, of course, some other things. Now, one of the other things that I do here is razor grain and, of course, carrots. Now, I don't have any carrots right now. And I also have corn. I have 1 corn. Now, I'm going to make a whole corn farm from this 1 corn. Right? That's all you need. You start with just 1. So I'm going to actually start it way out over here. So there's a less chance of getting blown up. Oh, and we forgot to scrap these. There we go. So we're going to start with 1 corn. And over here, oh, what happened to my razor grain? Did they eat my razor grain? They used my razor grain. I want to smack them. Doug Magmus, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Some love in the chat. Let's go ahead and double check her again, see if she's got any razor grain. So I had some razor grain. I put it in the bank, but apparently it's not transferring over here, or they ate it, which is totally possible. Sometimes they eat my razor grain, or they'll drink my pure dirty water for some reason. I don't know. They're crazy. What can you say? They're settlers. Okay, she doesn't have no razor grain. So, but we did have the 1 carrot. We'll let that go. Now, let's make sure... Oh, it's floating. I hate it when it's floating. No floating. Not that. Okay. Now, we want to make sure somebody's actually on there. It's green up there. That means there's somebody actually working on that. We are looking good. Looking good. We have scrapped it all. Looking pretty good around there. Okay, now the other thing that we want to do, of course, is going to protect that razor grain and all of this corn that is eventually going to end up right here in this nice, flat, empty area. But what I'm going to do is to prevent them from just running in and killing my peeps, I'm going to start with my favorite kit in the game, the concrete kit. It is so awesome, and this is why it's awesome. Because I can put it at different levels and match up the different levels across it. It makes it so much easier than trying to do this with the walls, which is really annoying. It's also annoying that you have to scroll all the way over to the right for the one you use the most. That is also annoying. But this one does not go in the ground. This one, you would have to put one down, then attach that across, and then fool around or fuddle with it, as I like to say, until you get it right. But the concrete one is not like that. The concrete one is wonderful. You can take it, put it right over here, and block off the end of this. Like so. Boom. Looking good. Now we can also go... Actually, let's put it right here. Let's put it right here. Boom. There we go. Much better. Let's put it right here this time, just serve some difference. So we're low enough we're not going to get shot in the face, but high enough where it's going to go across. Now, actually, I feel like that needs to be up a little bit higher. I'm going to go ahead and raise it up a little bit. but I still want it to look legit, like it is not clipping through the wall or something like that. And we're going to try to do it. Now, one of the things we're going to find out, though, is it's not going to be perfectly straight. And the way we're going to find that out is, of course, when we start to turn it this way. Right? And I'm going to just actually put it at the end, because these actually go in quarters, by the way. Look at that. If you haven't played Fallout 4 in a while, and you haven't played the DLC, look at how awesomely that snaps. It is so much better than it is. So if you have not played in a while, I suggest get the concrete kit, part of the Wasteland Workshop. Totally awesome. Give it a go. And you can build wonderfully. So again, like I said, it's not going to be perfectly straight. See how it's starting to... Oh, especially not straight if I'm not connecting it right. Fail fish. Come on. Very touchy, but eventually you get the hang of it. Kind of fool around with it till you get it just right. There we go. Not perfectly straight. It's fairly straight. Actually, that's probably the best first round I ever did. Wow, that is fairly straight. That is a terrible example of how it's not going to be straight. Usually if you put it in there not perfectly straight, of course, it'll angle either in, which is actually he's doing right now, which is perfect, or it'll angle out, which is what I thought it was going to do, which is what I was trying to show you. I will angle out and accidentally end up going outside of the settlement. So you want it to angle in, and I did it automatically by some miracle, probably because I've done it so many times. You want it to angle in a little bit, is what I'm trying to say. Now, again, I am not a big fan of walls. Do not build a whole bunch of walls. If you notice, I have just enough for so many walls. And I will fix that floating. Just to protect my food here. Right? So this protects it like so. You can see I've got about 3 left. Come on. Oh, I know you can do it. There we go. So right about to there. All right, so that kind of protects my food because the super mutants come in and they just destroy all your food all the time. That's really annoying. So you want to fix that. Now, here's what the problem is here. It starts to float. Now, I'm going to show you how to fix that float. Now, there's several ways to do it. There is an actual command where you can actually float stuff straight up and down. You hold several keys or whatever. But I've been doing it so long that I simply just grab it and I just pull it down and I just try to line it up as best I can. Like so. Make it legitly in the ground. It's not floating. Like that. So now we've stair-stepped it. And then I just kind of backtrack it. Grab the wall, pull it down, it snaps in. And just like that, in just a few kind of rounds there, we have put in a giant fence and stair-stepped it and made it look totally legit in the ground. Done. That's it. That's it. Now again, don't build it around the whole entire thing. That's a massive amount of resources is wasted. Don't put it all the way around. Now, if you're going to ask me, now again, you can see we got a little bit of a gap there. That's okay if it's not like perfectly lined up. Of course, you can come back and fix it, and I will later. Now, I've also want to save a couple of these for right over here because we have a natural barrier right here. Natural place here to kind of block this off in case they do come from this area. We can give the kill box an extra few seconds by simply blocking that off, right? Now, there's a problem. That turret can't fire over the top of that. So we might want to bring it over like this and try to move it here. But then, of course, we got a problem there. So we'll store that one. We'll grab this one. Oop, store that one. Grab this one. And try to line it up ourselves. And this is what's so great about the concrete kit is that you can kind of, you know, adjust the height of it. That's, I mean, that simple thing alone, like that. Now see how it hangs over? It hangs over, but they can't just run and get to the turret, right? They can try to reach up and hit it. But they have to run around the thing, come this way. They're getting hit by both turrets now. Come all the way up here and then get to the turret. So it adds a little bit of defense. Now here at Abernathy Farm is the only place that I'm going to put walls down for like the next 50 levels. And solely to protect all this food that I'm about to produce here. Now I'm going to need way more defense if I'm going to need way more food. I'm also going to need way more water, beds, and all that other stuff. Which we're going to do right now. Which we're going to do. Get it done. Because it's going to run the whole time. I found everything about survival mode except for the lack of ability to fast travel. Why? Because people mini quests are away to settlements. Otherwise, then you have to lug it all the way back. And oftentimes, there isn't enough fight on the way back. Other than just random encounter. To me, it's very boring. So I put in the fast travel mode for survival mode. Well, it's up to you, Tarberry. It's your game. You can play it however you want. For me, it's the extra adventures you have along the way. You may go and run into something you might have not have run into before. I've actually still, even after 1,500 hours in the game, I still run into random encounters that I've never seen before. I've never seen, especially in the new survival mode, because I'm constantly running in places that I usually don't go. And also, it does make it way easier if you can just go somewhere, grab all the resources, and jump back to your settlement and drop it off. That makes the game go by like 10 times faster. It is so much easier. I can't even play the normal mode because that makes it so easy. I'll just go over to over there where I just went to the satellite area, grab all the resources, jump back, boom, I'm good. And it also doesn't make it as thrilling trying to get back, because I may die on the way back, and then I have to go all the way back again, and then do it again and again and again until I can make it all the way back. So it does add that excitement factor for me. But again, it is your game. You paid your money. You played however you want. Milo, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. Let's show some love in the chat. Again, I'm showing you all my best tips here to making that big cast. I gotta go, Kismet. Gotta say, Kismet, I was having a rough night. Never watched Fallout streams, but for some reason, I happened to find yours. Your positive energy is absolutely infectious. I wish you all the best. Foggy forecast. That is a wonderful thing to say. Thank you so much. I'm going to take that and put that in my nice things that people say here in my stream. Those are the things. You guys are the ones that inspire me every single day to work harder and harder in my stream to make it a positive place for you guys to come in and hang out anytime you want. Feel free to come in, whether you're lurking or talking away in chat. Though talking away in chat does help me get a little bit closer to that partnership. I do appreciate everybody does come in and just chats up like crazy in there. That does help a lot. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. Milu says, hey guys, what's up? I am having a fantastic night. You know why? Because it's been 40 days and 40 nights I have been without gaming. Without PC gaming. That's right, my PC died on December 5th. During the biggest giveaway I've ever done. Doing a giveaway where I was giving away 100 AAA games. Right? Like Fallout 4. Gave away a bunch of copies of Fallout 4. Gave away a bunch of copies of Far Cry. Far Cry 1, Far Cry 2, Far Cry 4. Gave away Civilization. Gave away Wolfenstein. Gave away 7 Days to Die. In fact, I gave 25 copies of 7 Days to Die away. We gave away a massive giveaway all December long, including gave away some stuff tonight. Gave away some stuff as well tonight. 2 copies of Life is Strange as well. And we would be giving away random giveaways in the stream all the time. When I feel like it. When I feel like it, there's no set time. Just whenever I feel like it, we got a whole giant list of stuff that we have been donated to the stream to give away. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome for that. Pretty awesome. So thanks for hanging out. Mario Robe also dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic night. I am having a super awesome night. Again, I'm playing on the Mega PC. A brand new PC that we just put together in the last few days. I'm now back to playing some Fallout 4. Again, I played 1,500 hours and was going through like shakes, withdrawals from not being able to play. But we're playing now and we are just killing it. We are killing it up in here. Okay, so we've got our corn going. We got people working on that. We need more people to work on the rest of this potato, and we just happen to have a new guy. Hey, new guy, get to work, bro. Hey, new guy, get to work, bro. All right, look at that. 2 new guys. We got 5 peeps now working away on that food. Now, we're going to need some water. Now, I like to put my water kind of tucked away off to the side, out of the way. Out of the way. Like so. So, we're going to go ahead and put some water pumps down. Thank you, Dace Base, also for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team, as well as Jujubeen, who's going to come up in just 2, 1... Boom! How did I do that? That's why they call me Kismet. Thank you so much also for dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button with fire, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome night. All right. Now, if you have played Fallout 4 before, and you are new to my stream, let me know how many hours you've got in Fallout 4. Throw it in the chat. I love to know how many times people come in my stream and just have absolutely killed it. Have absolutely killed it in hours. Somebody just earlier said they had 5K. That's a lot of Fallout 4. All right, so we're kind of upping our water here. We're going to get to about 12. That's more than good enough. Also, the water is great for me. I can drink it. And it will get rid of my conditions here in survival mode. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Da -da -da -da. What up? What up? Dean the Rhino says 100 plus. Wow. Just Pat says I have like 700-ish. Nice. Nice. Now, if you have also told me how many hours, tell me what you like more. Do you like 70% settlements, 30% story, 80% story, 20% settlements, 1% settlements, 99% run through the story as fast as possible? Whatever you want. Tell me your ratio of what you like to play Fallout 4. I would like to know that as well. I like to take polls in the chat. I love to hear how everybody plays and the percentage of playing and all of that fun stuff. Okay, so we got the water down. We've got, now this is called what I call a basic build. You're just building kill boxes for defense. You are putting down food. You're putting down just enough water for them to drink, but not any excess water yet. And then, of course, we are going to put down some beds. And, of course, we're going to start with some sleeping bags. I got 80 sleeping bags, so we've got plenty. We got plenty. Now, am I going to make it a big fancy smancy place? Not yet. Not in the basic build. When I come back for the super build, I may up it a little bit. But for right now, doing this. Just throwing it down. Oh, and I even leveled up from doing it. Look at that. Let's give this guy a little room back over here. I think I very rarely ever put sleeping bags back here. It's kind of like the perfect place for it, too. It's kind of out of the way. Right there. All right, what are we at? What? Also, Diamond Eye with that subscription. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, we got to do a love train. We got to do a double love train. That's what I was doing. I was giving out those kids caps and we were going to do a love train. I got 50% of it remembered. 50% of it remembered. Let's see. Let's get it going here. Where did my dashboard go? Let's get it going here for that. Awesome. Thank you so much for that subscription. You are the people that keep the stream going. Make sure to show them lots of love. Now, if you've not been in my stream before, let me show you. Let me show you. For Diamond Eye here, as well as, let me back up. Back up. Oh. Come on. There we go. For Diamond Eye and Michelle Dell, we're going to go ahead and do a love train. Now, if you're not, everybody's already doing it. And we're going to do a love train just for you. Now, the love train is basically the way that we show support here on the stream for all the people who keep the stream going, whether they donate or whether they go and subscribe, as well as we're going to show that Kismet love. We're going to get that Kismet love train. We're going to send it all over Twitch later. What we're going to do is we're going to raid somebody else. We're going to say, hey, Kismet love train. We're going to show them some love, and then we're going to ask them to get on the train, show that love to somebody else, show them to somebody else, and watch it go around Twitch like a train, right? To get on the train ride and go round and round Twitch and make a Twitch a better place. That's what my goal is. Just do my little thing to make it a better place. So let's go ahead and first dish out those Kids Cats for that subscription. I'm going to try to do it right away now so I don't forget. Because sometimes I do forget or people, I miss people in the stream and then we don't dish it out. So let's go ahead and dish it out right now. Exclamation point bonus at Diamond Eye 02 500 Kids Caps to be using in those giveaways. Boom, there you go. Oh, he's not in the channel. He's not in the channel. It just says he was. Oh, that's because I put the ad in there. It's my bad. Boom, there we go. There he is. All right, there you go. There's your 500 extra Kids Caps for subscribing. We're going to mark that as fulfilled. Awesome sauce. You're good. You're good. You're good. Now, we're going to do the love train in 3, 2, 1. Blow up that chat, everybody. Blow it up. Get on that love train. Let's go, everybody. Get on that love train, whether you've been in my stream for 1 minute or you've been here for years. Throw those hearts. Throw those doggies. Throw those Doritos. Whatever you want. Your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. Throw them in the chat. That's what we do, a love train. Blowing up that chat right now for those subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that support. Blow it up. Pixel Dino, hello to you. Thanks for hanging out. I am having such a fabulous time tonight. Awesome community. Got me covered. The other half of it for you kids. Thank you, Michelle Dell 88. We're giving you a love train right now. We giving you that love train. There we go. Wow, that is a mega love train. Look at that love. Look at that love in the chat. That's right. Participate in the stream. Join in. Got a love train. We're going to go up to 21 for future expansion. Right there. All right. Good. Showing that love in the stream. Oh, one of my favorite things to do is do the love train. All right, now I saw somebody sitting around. We don't sit around. You ain't doing nothing. You don't sit around in my settlements. You get over here, you work. You work. Get that food going on, bro. Get that food going on. Come on, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, hey. Get over here. I don't see my food going up. Oh no, it's bugged out. It's bugged out again. That's a bummer. All right, that's okay. Bugged out. We're going to take it all back up. Sometimes this gets bugged out. Just take it out. Take it out. Boom. When things get bugged out, put it in the workbench. Pull it back out again. That's how you fix it. That's how you get it fixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to go ahead and try that. Let's try that and see if it's fixed. You. Oh, he's already on it. They already got it going on. Look at that. You see how it's already green? Now, again, I go above and beyond in my stream. Thanks, everybody, for participating in that love train. I go above and beyond. Boom! The red arrow where I can point stuff out right here. Oh, he's pushing me around. We're pushing me around. Notice right here that this guy turned green. That means they automatically picked this up. They automatically started to farm that. Notice now that my food is at 9 because she automatically started picking that up out of all my farmers. Which basically was telling me that it was bugged out and nobody was going to do that food. So I took that food back out of there again. And now we are going to put the rest of this down. Let's do this one. This one. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I do them in group of 6. Now, why do I do them in groups of 6? Notice how they do them in groups of 6, right? They do them in groups of 5, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the way I know exactly that I have enough for each person. So each person is working at their maximum level, right? So I've got 6 here and 6 there. This one person is going to do all of that, right? But she's also doing the corn over here because sometimes it acts a little weird. But basically, you do in groups of 12 for this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and add another one here. Right there. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you for Nerdy Natty! Oh, one of my favorite streamers in here, blowing it up. Thank you so much for the host, Nerdy Natty. I appreciate it big time. Thank you so much. Mods, let's go ahead and throw a reverse shout out to Nerdy Natty. A very funny streamer, by the way. If you've not discovered Nerdy Natty, make sure to go over there. Tell her Kismet sent you. Check out her channel. She is awesome. Awesome. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got to get our 6th one here. We've got to get our 6th one right there. Aw, shucks, she says. Amazing streamer. Thank you for hanging out in the stream. I'm a PC gamer again, Nerdy Netty. I'm a PC gamer. 40 days and 40 nights. Can you imagine, Nerdy Netty, being without a PC for 40 days and 40 nights? To actually put in your partnership, and then the day after you put in your partnership, your PC dies? That is tough. That is tough. But despite that happening, I said I'm never going to give up. Keep going anyway. I was mobile gaming for about a month, and then we got the new PC going. I'm on it right now. I call it the Mega PC, or Overburdened with Love Mega PC. Right now, running the 1080, running in Ultra mode here in Fallout 4. It looks beautiful, by the way. You guys probably can't tell on Twitch, but when you watch it back on my YouTube channel in 1080 HD, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Yay, says Nerdy Netty. Yes, I am back. I just got back yesterday. Is my very first PC, back to PC streaming. And still rocking some Fallout 4. Of course, we restarted with a new PC. And we are working on Abernathy Farm right now. I'm showing everybody my secrets to getting massive amount of food going very early in the game. Now, I'm only level 8. I'm level 8 right now. But I have already got Sanctuary going. I've got Red Rocket going. I've got the drive-in going. I've already got about 10 people at Sanctuary. I've already got 5 people here. I've probably got even more I can send over here. And within the next hour or so, I will have Sanctuary full and already be working on Red Rocket, having it full at the very beginning of the game. Very beginning of the game. I'm also playing a hybrid melee grenades and pistol playthrough this round. So super fun. Super funny. So if you are super fun, if you want to go ahead and check out my specs, there it is right there. Crazy and Abernathy threw it in there. Again, everybody, did we throw a shout out? We did. All right, there we go. Throwing that shout out for Nerdy Netty. Awesome. Awesome. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Groups of 6. Everything is in groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, they also need to be groups of 6, which equal 12. So there's one group. One person's going to do all of those. Here is the second one. It's 2 people. Right? 3 people. So this is 3 people worth of farming right here. So we're going to let them do their thing. Now, I'm actually going to take this corn. I think actually I'm going to move it over here now that I have my thing set up to kind of protect it. Now, my corn and my razor grain, I don't want that to get owned. The reason why is I'll put down 1 corn, and once that corn is produced, I will then make that 2 corn, and then 4 corn, 8, 16, 32, you get the idea. I'll have a giant corn farm going there, and a giant razor grain farm going there, and then I will have all of the stuff that I need to make all the soup, which is going to give me basically unlimited food and water. Unlimited food and water in survival mode at level 8. So there you go. There you go. And that's what we've been working toward this whole entire playthrough. From yesterday and today at the very beginning of the game to give yourselves unlimited food and water for the whole rest of your gameplay. For the whole rest of the time you're in the new survival mode, 10 times harder to 100 times harder than the regular game, you can be styling at the very beginning. So there we go. Hey, says Nerdy Netty. Hey, hey. What's up? Saying hello to Sister Wolf. Okay, there we go. So now we've all got this one done, right? With this one squared away for now. Again, we've got 5 people up there. Let me go ahead and pull up my arrow. Let me go ahead and pull up my arrow. Boom! Of course, I do graphics way and beyond. The fun of being a graphic designer and a creative person, as well as a gamer, is I can do all my own graphics. I love doing graphics. I really enjoy it. At the top of the stream, you would have saw Salt Bot and watched the vault door open too. You would have seen that if you were here at the top of the stream. All right, food is 18. Oh, you know what else I should do? I'm going to give everybody. I almost forgot. I'm going to give everybody a bonus of 250 Kiss Caps for that awesome mega love train you guys did earlier. So there you go, everybody. You've all been got an additional 250 Kiss Caps for those giveaways, t-shirts, these things right here. You can actually win the physical ones. I call it the loot drop. You can win the physical Kiss Caps as well. For those of you who haven't seen my Kiss Caps before, there they are. They're actually my business cards. I think business cards are boring. At least most of them are. Just the plain ones. And then, of course, inside here, artist, gamer, and, of course, Twitch broadcaster. So I give these out. I was giving them out at TwitchCon 2016, and they were a huge hit. As well as if you find me at TwitchCon, at 2017 TwitchCon, and you get some of these, right? I'll be handing them out. I'll be wearing my Overburdened with Kiss Caps t-shirt. And a lot of my mods and all my followers will be as well, or those who pick up a shirt. By the way, shirts are almost gone. Make sure to grab them. We're going to be wearing my TwitchCon. And then what we'll do exclamation point shirt in the stream, by the way. What we'll do is we'll give them out. If you guys get the Kiss Caps and then retweet yourself at TwitchCon with the Kiss Caps, or I'm also going to be giving away necklaces. I'm going to be giving away special necklaces too. Some necklaces will be worth 5,000 Kiss Caps, and some will be worth 10,000 Kiss Caps at the TwitchCon. So my people will have them. They'll have Kiss Caps as well as they'll have necklaces to hand out. So make sure to grab those, and you can redeem those here on the stream, so you'll have tons of Kiss Caps for those giveaways. So you have a better chance of winning. Very cool. And you win games like we just gave away Life is Strange, a couple copies of that. We have a bunch more stuff to give away as well. We're just going to do randomly on the stream. Because one thing I've learned from doing those giveaways, I literally give away 100 AAA games. I gave away Fallout 4, 25 copies of 7 Days to Die. Because of all my supporters of the stream, they donated all these games to be given away. And they said, Kismet, you can take all those games you want. You can take all of the games if you want, or you can give them out on the stream. You know, I said, you know what? I'm going to give them all away. For all you guys hitting that follow button, for you guys hanging out in the stream all the time, gave them all away. Except for Ark. I did ask for Ark, because I do want to play that here on the stream. But other than that one, I gave all the other ones away. And those some of the games I haven't even got to play. I haven't played Far Cry 4. I didn't get to play Wolfenstein. I didn't get to play Civilization, but I gave it all out to you guys, because you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Shadow Hartley Can says, hi, everyone. Oh, how I would love to see TwitchCon one day. Yes, and it's was in San Diego last year. It's gonna be in Long Beach, which isn't the greatest place, by the way. I'm from California. I've been to Long Beach. Long Beach is a dangerous place to be. I'm just gonna tell you. So be safe at TwitchCon 2017. It would have been better if they'd done it in Florida, I think, because they did it in California one year. They should have done it in Florida the second year, I think, anyway. But hey, I love TwitchCon. I think it's one of the greatest ones. I had so much fun there. It's probably my favorite convention I've ever gone to, and I've gone to a ton of them. I've gone to CES many times. I've gone to many other gaming conventions, as well as the Macworld and SIGGRAPH, which is a printing convention. I've gone to a lot of various conventions over the years, and I tell you, hands down, TwitchCon the best. Hands down. Totally worth it. Totally worth going. Even if you got to drive there, even if you got a, 4-bunk a hotel room, which I strongly suggest, by the way. We're going to be hooking people up, by the way. You guys do want to go to TwitchCon, let me know. Another settler out here needs to get to work. He needs to get to work. Any more stuff? No, I don't have enough food. I need to get more food. More food! All right, so we need more carrots is what we need. What do we have? I thought it just looked like it had no corn. Okay. We need more carrots. We need to save. That's what we need to do. We don't do all that again, right? Save first. Save first. Kismet, if you think Long Beach is dangerous, living in Flint, Michigan. Now, I've been into South Central. I grew up in California. I've been to South Central where you go down the wrong street and they shoot you just for being in the wrong area, right? They'll shoot you for $1. They'll shoot you for no reason. They shoot you just because they don't want you around in their turf, right? I've been to some scary places. So I can only imagine how scary that place is. I can only imagine. But, I try to avoid scary places if I can. But, in life, you can't be afraid to go out your door, though. You gotta be at least secure enough to know, you know what, I'm mitigating as much risk as I can, but I don't want to be stuck not being able to go and experience life. Go out there and enjoy life, right? So, oh, we got 4 people here now. Now, she's not doing nothing. Guess what I'm going to do with her? You guys already know. If you've been watching the stream, that's right. Going to send her to Sanctuary Hills. Go. There's number 1. Now, we got somebody else around here because we only have 2 provisioners here. This is kind of my central hub of sending people in this area. So that means there is somebody else who is not assigned. We're going to hit the bell. We're going to sit down. YouTube says, you nerdy netty. Yes, check out that YouTube. I am one of the most insane YouTubers, nerdy netty. I upload every one of my streams. Every one. And I strip out the music too, which takes extra time. And it takes 100 gigs. It is this stream right here I'm recording, just a segment of it. Just a segment of it is going to be 100 gigs. Tonight's going to be 3 segments because we're doing a mega stream. But what will happen is it'll be 100 gigs I'll record. Then I'll process it for about 3 hours. And then I'll upload it to YouTube. And I had a whole bunch of them I had recorded over years and then over the time just so I could edit them down later. And then my followers challenged me. They said, Kismet, can you take your full streams and put them up onto YouTube? And I said, I've got them. Let me figure out how to do it. So I figured out how to do it, and I uploaded 350 streams and 350 highlights and all of that stuff, a whole bunch of stuff mixed in there. And it took 3,000 hours of uploading to YouTube. Because I recorded to my local drive, and then I have to upload it to YouTube. So 3,000 hours of uploading, and I don't know how many hours of processing, probably another 3,000 to 6,000 hours of just processing the stuff. But over the last year, I have uploaded all of that. And I'm now caught up again where I'm going to upload this stream tonight and get it up there on YouTube for tomorrow, which is awesome. Now, you can record, by the way. You can record. There's my other person. I was waiting for my other person to show up. You can record to Twitch and then try to put it over there, but then you don't have control over your music and stuff. You can't strip out the music. Now, I have found a way. Not only just for myself, but for you as a streamer, Nerdy Netty, and all the other streamers who are here, and every streamer around the world, millions of people all around the entire world, how to make it where their videos never get striked. Never get striked for music. Never get blocked out here on Twitch. You know, that little red section that says, sorry, you're playing like copyrighted music. We just totally like hose that awesome part of your stream, right? I have devised a way that every person who streams on Twitch or anywhere really, but mostly on Twitch because Twitch is where I like to be, basically how to eliminate that never happening again. And I said it on before on the stream, and I'm also making a video about it. So be watching my YouTube for that. How to actually manage your music so you never get striked on YouTube and you'll never get striked here on Twitch as well. So my kind of contribution to the community as a whole, every single streamer who streams, because most of the people use music, on how to eliminate that from happening. And again, I'll play music like I play the Love Train, but that Love Train will not show up on my YouTube, so my YouTubes don't get striked. So there you go. Be watching for that. Be watching for that, all you streamers out there. I go above and beyond. I do guides for streamers. Going to do creative streams for you guys, probably coming up this next weekend. We're going to be doing some creative streams, showing you how to do overlays, showing you how to do all sorts of stuff creatively as well. Kiz, I actually do have a question related to that. How do you rip your Twitch uploads to put on YouTube? Haha, Siri. Now, that exact thing that just happened is the reason why they call me Kismet. Because I'm usually answer somebody's question before I even read the question. So there you go. That is totally unprompted, by the way, everybody. That happens to me all the time. You will see that in the stream quite often, that I will answer a question that I have not even read yet. I didn't even know was in the chat. And then I'll go to read the chat, and boom, it'll be the very question that I just answered. So there you go. Be watching for that video. I will show you how I send them up to YouTube without the music and all of that stuff. And how I process them and do all that stuff. Now, I have very advanced controls. I'm a graphic designer. I've used all of the Adobe tools and 3D animation tools like Maya and all of that stuff. I will show you it all. I will show you all that stuff. All that cool stuff in my creative streams. So make sure to hang out for those. Probably coming up, first one coming up this Saturday. I'm going to show you all sorts of cool stuff on how to get it going. Get it going. Let's save. Let's save. Stay focused, Kismet. Stay focused. I get all excited. I get all excited about doing creative streams and doing all stuff in the stream. And oh my gosh, I want to do all sorts of stuff. And I want to play some games. And I want to do some 7 Days to Die. And I want to do some Ark. And I want to do more Fallout 4 and all that stuff. I want to do it all. Why limit yourself in life, right? Why limit yourself? So we send people over there, which we don't need to do yet because we don't have enough resources. We don't have enough resources yet. Oh, we need to go over here. Yeah, we need to go over here and check our purified water. That's what we need to do. That's what we are doing. Now, I've set up some purified water right there at the very beginning of the game. We've got 10 going, which is a total of 50 purified water. We're collecting extra right now. We've got our provisioners going, so they're going back and forth between the various settlements there. We have now all of our resources connected, so we can build radio beacons, we can build beds, we can build all of that stuff. All of my resources are here at Sanctuary. I have walked them back right in the very beginning. You don't have to do that, but I like to do it, so it's all centralized. And now we're here. We've got a whole bunch of extra people here now to do some stuff. Right now, it's also dark time. It's very hard to do stuff on the stream at dark time. So let's go ahead and just forward it here about 5 hours. You guys don't need to watch me do stuff in the dark. Yes, I recorded myself, Siri. I recorded myself through OBS to my local drive. Now, you need to have terabytes usually worth of space. Now, it is not for the faint at heart to do that. If you are the faint at heart, make sure that you know that you are literally going to be uploading terabytes of data. Terabytes of data to YouTube, right? If you're doing it at the level I'm doing 1080p, right? 1920 by 1080. You'll be watching this. You'll be able to actually watch this stream and watch me play in ultra mode. Right here. You'll be able to see how incredibly clear and wonderful Dog Meat looks right now. Come here, Dog Meat. Let's impress him. Let's impress him with every little tiny piece of fur on you right here. There you are. Of course, you're acting strange. You're acting weird. Stop it. There you go. All right, look at that. Look at that quality right there. Now, if you guys are watching on Twitch, it does downscale it because I'm not partnered yet. But I would love to be partnered. Twitch, I love you guys. Come on, show me some love. Show me some love. Oh, look who's back. Our buddy, our pal for making that big money. Hello, Trash Can Carla. How you doing? Now, let's look over here and see if we got anything to sell. We don't have anything to sell. What a bummer, right? What a bummer. But let's go ahead and look here in the workshop. What do we got? Oh, we got 18 purified water. We're already making some things. Let's go ahead and grab that purified water. And we also have some Psycho. Not going to use it. How about some Jet? Nope, not going to use it. What else we got? We got some Stout. We got some Brew. Snack Cakes, Buff Out. I'd rather have the money. Broadleaf. Blood Pack. Herb Flowers. Med-X. Melons, keep those. Mentats. Butte Fruit, keep them. Cherry. Nuka-Cola. Quantums. I know, you're like, Kismet, you're really going to sell those Quantums? Oh, yeah. Radaways. Yep. Vodka. Yep. Selling it. Why? Because I don't need it right now. If I need it, I'll go buy it later. But right now, I need oil. I need oil for my settlers. Oh, she wants a chair. I forgot. Mama Murphy wants a chair. I gotta make her a chair here in a second. Hey, it's Jay. What's up, buddy? I haven't looked at your thing yet on Discord, but I will check that out, by the way, Jay. We're gonna be doing Hop Along Jedi. There you are, buddy. Hello. How you doing? Yes. Kids, I plan on attending TwitchCon. I miss exactly what you said about Long Beach. Should I stay elsewhere? Well, if you're not going to, like, wander Long Beach, you'll be okay. But you can stay all over. Now, again, I grew up in California. I grew up in Anaheim, right next to Disneyland. I've traveled all over the place, all the states that are connected. I've been to the river, the Colorado River. Of course, we went up there and got like 30 Sea-Doos, and we just took that baby over with a bunch of boats. And yes, I've gone to Copper Canyon, and yes, we got crazy out there, and there was half-naked or full-naked people all over the place. But I'm an artist. I've seen it a million times. It doesn't bother me at all. But it was crazy. Craziness in my youth. But you guys, some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you have been out to the river. Some of you have been out there partying. You know what it's talking about. But at my age, I'm married. I've been with my wife 25 years. I have kids. I don't need to do that anymore. But hey, if you're young, be safe. Be safe is all I got to say. Be safe about it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Stabs. Hopefully from your mouth to Twitch's ears. Hopefully. I hope that does happen. Well, we're going to be having lots of fun anyway. Now, one of the things I did previously is I sent in for my partnership. And then everybody got on me. They're like, Kismet, you didn't tell us. You didn't tell us you were going in for your partnership and all of that. We would have helped you out. We would have came in the stream and all that stuff. And then I said, okay, well, the next time when I put it in, I will tell everybody. So I went and I told everybody, and I said, hey, I'm doing partnership, and I'm doing all that stuff. And I said, I give myself the freedom to fail. Even if I don't get partnership, that's okay. I will keep going anyway, because this is what I love to do. Right? So we got it all going. We started partnership, and then my PC dies right in the middle of it. Oh, life is a funny thing. It loves to test you. It loves to test you and see if you're going to give up. That's why you never give up. That's why you come into my stream, because you want to get some of that positivity. You want to get fired up. Fired up and say, I'm never going to give up. I'm going to do what I love to do every single day. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to have to take that job, right? That job like, you know, sweeping the sweets. Sweeping the sweets. There you go. Sweeping the streets. There you go. Or washing dishes or whatever it is. But be the best at whatever you are. If you wash dishes, be the best dishwasher. Then work yourself up from there and just always keep that goal. I always wanted to be a graphic designer since I was 8 years old. And I always work toward that goal every single day. How can I be a better graphic designer? What is graphic design going to be like in 5 or 10 years, right? And the great thing is I started in computers before anybody even knew what they were. Nobody knew what a computer was. I was 10 or 15 years ahead of all the other graphic designers because I had the power of the computer as well, on top of having the graphic design knowledge. So I just crushed it. At 20 years old, I was making bank. Bank as a 20-year-old. No wife, no kids, making bank, flew all over the place. I went to all sorts of different places, 5-star hotels, and yada, yada, yada. I could go on and on about that. But it was great. It was fantastic because I did what I love to do. And frankly, they could have not paid me anyway, and I still would have done it. But I enjoyed it so much. And you need to find that passion in your life. If you wake up, we're doing a little real talk here before we get back to the game. I do that from time to time. So just a heads up, everybody. A little real talk, and then we'll get back. Well, if you do love to do something, and you wake up in the morning, and again, you will hear me say this a lot in my stream, because there's new people who come in the stream, and I let them know. This is what my stream's about. It's about positivity and about doing what you love every single day. And if you wake up and you want to be a writer, if you want to be a doctor, oh, it gives me goosebumps. Look, goosebumps. Gives me goosebumps just talking about it with you guys. Because I know the power of it. I know how powerful that is. Social media. I know how powerful that is to get in that mind frame. To just say, you know what? No matter what, I'm going to do what I love to do. I'm going to work toward that. So again, if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, whatever it is, don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody's negativity go on your shoulders. You know what you do? Just like that. And the greatest thing about being older like me is when people try to troll me, people come in my channel and they're like, you're old or you suck or whatever. I don't care, because I don't take other people's negativity. You don't have to put it on your shoulders. You really don't. You really don't have to take other people's negativity and put it in some sort of negativity backpack and let it weigh you down and walk around every day with their negativity. You know what? That's on them. That's on them. Their negativity is on them to not be negative. What's on you is to do what you love to do every day. Just throw that backpack off. Look at them shoulders. Light as can be. I don't take on everything else. I don't take on other people's negativity. I just enjoy what I love to do, right? I enjoy what I love to do for how many ever minutes I have left. Let's get back to the game. Speaking of enjoying things, let's get back to the game. All right, so we're selling stuff to Trash Can Carla. We need to get about 1,300 buckaroonies here. So we're going to sell all this just random stuff that we have. Thank you, Draco Gaming, for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. So there we go. Yeah, we're probably going to stay right by the convention center. The convention center is beautiful, by the way. The last time I was there, it had a Wyland on the side. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I don't know if it's still there, though. I haven't been there in a long time. I would imagine it's still there. I'm sure it's super expensive to have a Wyland on the side of your building. There we go. But yeah, you can stay in Long Beach and then just kind of drive out of there. Or, you know, you don't have to stay right where it is, by the way. You can find a much cheaper place a bit further out, like 30 minutes out, and just drive in. But probably I will stay probably at the Marriott or something. I love the Marriott, by the way, my favorite hotel. I would probably stay at the Marriott right there by the convention center so I can, of course, meet up with all my mods and all of that. Now, we are going to get the Kismet Army together. We're going to get the Kismet Army together and try to hook people up with rooms, right? So, like, 4 dudes say, yo, hey, I want to cut my cost on going to TwitchCon. We'll stay for a room, right? So, for a room is like $50 a person a night. That's awesome. Right, that's awesome. You're staying in a hotel right across from the convention center. So we're going to work all that out. If you would like to be part of that, go on to Discord, whisper me there, Kismet, I want to be part of the TwitchCon 2017 crew, right? And we'll take the whole army over there, and we'll take that sucker over. We'll take that sucker over. And I'm coordinating it with other streamers as well. They're going to bring their crew, we're going to bring our crew, and we're going to take that sucker over. We are going to take it over. There we go. There we go, Heem Fum. We'd love to have you come along with us, bro. Hop Along Jedi says, hi, kids. Hello to you. Always great to see. Yes, I hope so. 3 months would be awesome. But again, I told everybody all of that, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to focus on that right now. I focused on it. We didn't get it this round, which is a bummer. I think I would have had a great chance, though. If I had my PC all the way through December, I think I would have had a great chance of that partnership. At least a 50 to 75%, right? 57%. Hey, Mystic, thank you. RSX, thank you very much for dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. So again, we're selling all our extra stuff. Purified water. Watch how much the purified water is. 21. Boom. 126 caps already. Now imagine when that gets to 1,000. Imagine when that gets to 1,000. That's going to be a lot of caps, right? And as we get our charisma up higher and our trade rates up higher, it's going to be worth even more. So we got Radex. We'll sell that. We got Radaway. We're not going to sell our potatoes. And there we go. How much we got? 938. So close. So close. What else we got? What else we got? Shotgun shells. 38 round. So close. So close, but not there yet. Not there yet. If we had 1,300, we'd be styling. But that's okay. We're going to use some of it to actually grab some oil from all the other stuff. So if we can't get the thing, we'll just go look just for the oil here. And grab it. Just a random buy here. All right, so that's it for the oil for right now. Now she still owes us $8.94. So we're gonna actually take some of that stuff back, especially the jet, because the jet's worth a lot. Oh, whatever that was, it was a whole lot of it. We took it back. Buy pistol. Nope. What else we sell? Snout. There we go. Now what we're trying to do is just get her caps now. So we'll have enough caps for next time. Buff out. There it is. That's what was worth a lot. All right, there it was. 254. A little bit too much. Back it out. 16 caps. Close enough. Good enough. All right, there we go. So we've got some oil, we got some stuff, but we didn't quite have enough to buy that shipment. So we will do that next time. Next time. Now we could have sold some grenades and stuff too. I think that would have got us there. But we're going to need those later. We want to make sure we put that tactical pistol on. And all the rest of the stuff put back in the bank. Back in the bank. Back in the bank. Back in the bank again. Dee-dee-dee-dee. So glad you got the new PC. You have my support. Thank you, Diamond Eye 02. Appreciate it big time. So is there a certain amount of time that he has to wait before he can reapply? Yeah, it's usually about 2 to 4 weeks. Usually about 2 to 4 weeks they say to do it. They just send you a letter, by the way, and they say, too bad, too sad, but keep going. That's basically all they send you. That's all they send you. Of course, I embellished it, made it funny, but that's all they send you. Now, there is a trick I learned at TwitchCon. If you are a streamer, by the way. Matt Toole, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Oh, I'm just nothing but smiles tonight. You guys are showing me the love. I appreciate all the love being shown here in the stream tonight. Appreciate it. But yes, I did learn something at TwitchCon as a streamer. If you send it in there and you get denied, you reply to that email that you get and you say, what else can I do to make my stream better, right? Not only did I do that, but I not only did that and they denied me, but I made a video about what they sent me that I needed to work on previously, and I put that into a video for you guys. You want to check it out on my YouTube. All about it. Say TwitchCon, or not TwitchCon, it is, wow, what is the name of it? Brain freeze. Nothing but brain freeze. Da 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 da. What is it? Twitch fail, or Twitch denied, or whatever it is. Something like that. I forgot what I named it. I forgot what I named it. What is it? Twitch partnership denied, I think it was. I try to make it funny, by the way. I try not to make it too serious about stuff. Try to stay positive, even though that is a bummer. Because I've been working super hard on my stream. Super hard. And of course, like I say in that video, you know, you might be working on your stream and you're like, Kismet, man, you know, I go and I raid this other person and he got partnered and this guy has less viewers than me and this guy has less followers than me and he's not getting, he's getting partnered, but I'm not. Well, it's very unique to every single streamer. They go in and they look at what you do and see if you're unique than everybody else, and they have this big criteria that they look over you, and maybe they just don't like you. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I tell you straight. Right? Maybe they just don't like it. Maybe they just don't like me. They say, like, Kismet, we don't like you, bro. But I seriously doubt it because I met them at TwitchCon. They seem like cool guys I'd hang out with, have some beers with. They seem pretty cool, seem pretty chill to me. But I'm just telling you, there's all this criteria that they do. So don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about what you're doing in your stream. Just love playing the game like I do. And I know it eventually will happen. It just will take some time. So I'm not focused on that right now. I'm focused on playing some games. That's what I'm going to do. Me talking. Let's go ahead and share that out here. Let me go ahead and grab that, put that link in there in case you guys want to watch that. If you are a streamer and you want to know a little bit about what they look for when you send that partnership in as well. I'll throw that in the chat for you. Look how I go above and beyond. I go above and beyond in the stream. Boom, there you go. Twitch partnership denied. So again, when something negative happens to you, you know what you do? You just keep going. You just keep doing what you love to do. It'll happen eventually, or maybe not. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Maybe it'll never happen. But then again, you have to be prepared for that as well. Now, because something may not happen, maybe I'll never get the partnership. Maybe I'll never get it. But that doesn't matter to me. You know why? Because I'm going to keep going anyway. I'm going to keep doing what I love to do every single day until I don't have any minutes left in my life. The very last thing that I will do, high score, and then croak. that is my goal. To game until the very last minute of my life, get high score before I die, and then croak. There we go. Go to the big gamer arcade in the sky. There you go. Because again, gotta do the stuff you love. Don't let nobody stop you, ever. What are you trying to build, says Hopalon Jedi. I have already built. I built what I call a basic build here at Sanctuary. We are doing amazing stuff. What we're going to do is build up turrets for the Kismet kill box. We've already got one going over there. Look at that, baby. And we've got another one going over there. So that's all we really need. That's all we really need right now. Is these kill boxes set up. We don't need fences. We don't need all that stuff. We just need the Kismet kill box, and they'll annihilate people. Annihilate them trying to come into the stream. Or trying to come into the settlement. And thanks for coming into the stream, by the way. And thanks for that question. Appreciate it. There we go. Kismet quote. I will play games until I die. Exactly. Whether that'll be today or many days from now, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do what I love to do. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm just focusing on gaming, focusing on hanging out with you guys, trying to make this the best stream I've ever done. The best one. And I think we're on the road tonight. I think this is one of the best streams I've ever done. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having lots of fun hanging out as well. All right, so we got Sanctuary squared away back there. We got a little bit more oil, so we can run over to Abernathy Farm and try to do that. We can also run to the other vendor and sell some stuff to that vendor as well. Let's keep running. Oh, up this way. Up this way. So I do work a lot of settlements in the very beginning. But again, this is going to last your entire playthrough. Your entire playthrough. So if the first kind of levels, you know, up to level, say, 10 or so, you're over here working and setting all this up. Then you just let it run. You let it run, and it's just like somebody making you cash, right? And for those who just came in the stream, didn't hear me say this earlier, it's like you're the person that goes into the arcade, takes the little thing, opens up the quarter thing, right? Or the cash money thing. You open that up. It used to be quarters in my day. And you take all that quarters and you pour it in your pocket and you put it back in there and you're out of there. That's your job. You go around the settlements, collect all that cash. That's what you do. And you'll get up to a point where you'll make 100,000 plus bottle caps every few days in game. Making that big money. Making that big money with no third-party mods. No cheating. No none of that. No need to do any of that. You can do it totally legit. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to actually take you on the journey with me. All right. I'm going to put another turret here to increase our defense. Eventually, I want 8 turrets here and 8 turrets over there. 8 turrets on both sides. And then I'll have enough to make a giant farm here. But we need to work on more oil. Now, I'm also going to show you another trick here as well. Let's go in here to the cooking station. We're going to go here to utility. Vegetable starch. What does vegetable starch make? You can't see it. I'm in front of it. Right here. It's right here. You can't see it. Let me hide myself by activating my stealth boy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bloop. There it is. Adhesive. That's right. So the cooking thing makes adhesive. Right? And let me go ahead and bring myself back again. Bloop. I'm back. So yes, it makes adhesive as well as the other one over here. Let's get out of there. Exit. The other one over here does it. Yay, Kismet at 4 in the morning because I can't sleep. Sorry to hear that, AJ Money, but I know how that goes. I have sleep apnea as well. I have trouble sleeping as well. I feel bad for people who have insomnia or have trouble sleeping. I know how it feels. I know the feels, man. The feels bad, right? The feels bad. It is rough. Oh, it's right here. Here it is. Looking all over for it. All right, now guess what we make in here as utility? What? That's right. It's behind me. You can't see it. Let me go ahead and stealth boy again. Here I go. Bloop. That's right. It makes oil. Right here. Oil. That's right. So we need a whole bunch of stuff. Acid, bone, purified water, and steel to make that oil. How nice is that? That we can just burn all of those resources, which we're probably barely going to use, and use them for oil. All right, let me bring myself back up. Boom, I'm back. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make our own oil right now. Boom. There we go. Now, we don't have enough bone to do a whole lot, but we made some of it ourselves. And then we're going to turn right around, try to fill out at least 4 on this side. Like so. Now, by the way, this is going to shoot up and over the top of it. The super mutants or whatever come running along here. Bandits going to get shot. They will not be able to get to the turrets. They'll have to run all the way around, all the way up to here and get blasted by these turrets in the face. I love watching them get shot by the kill box. What about you guys? You guys love watching them get shot by the kill box? Do you actually just stand there and watch them get mowed down? I love watching them. I love watching them get mowed down for all the times that they have hosed over my settlements. For all the times I sat there and just like watched them destroy all my stuff. In the very beginning of the game, but not anymore. Anymore, you got a Kismet kill box, that's it. There we are. Perfect! Now, I didn't know that was going to be perfect, but that worked out perfectly. 4 on that side, 4 on this side. We have massive defense now. So awesome. Now, we're up to 64 defense up there. We are doing amazing. We have got more potatoes. Look at all those potatoes we're going to work on, too. We need some more carrots. I forgot to get the carrots when I was over there. Should have got those. Oh, did I scrap? Oh, I forgot to scrap all the way down here. I always forget this. I always forget this area right here in this corner. I always think that's like stuff you can't scrap. There is some stuff down here at the end, over here by these rocks. I always forget. Okay, so now imagine we're the raider. We got our pool cube. And we're like, we're going to take over this settlement. We're going to steal everything they got. As we're running up here, this is the moment they go, we're screwed. Because you've got 4 turrets, which are going to turn and fire here. And 4 more turrets. That's a total of 8 turrets firing on 1 target. Even I couldn't attack this settlement. Even I couldn't make it. It would kill me. I would need to have a nuke and nuke them suckers or sniper those babies from real far away. Because they are literally going to start shooting the people right here. Right about here, they're going to get shot. They're not even going to be anywhere close to your settlement. They're going to die before anybody even gets to them. Which is what makes the kill box so awesome. Right? Again, they will turn and fire. If they appear in the middle of their settlement, they'll be in a crossfire. If they're out there, they'll get shot over there. It is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Now, the turrets may accidentally shoot your food, by the way, so be aware for that. But it is the greatest defense I've ever set up. And it is so little resources, if you think about it. So little research. Lock Lobster Stream, speaking of awesome streamers, speaking of amazing peeps, thank you so much for that, host. Appreciate it big time. Hey, says Rock Lobster Streams. Always great to see. I was hanging out in their stream the other day. I love to go and show some love to all the various people that we've raided before or have come in my stream. I love go over there and lurk. I lurk a lot, actually, in people's streams. Unless they catch me. Unless they catch me. Sometimes they do catch me. Like, hey, Kismet's in here. Are you here, Kismet? Are you there? And I'm like, I'm here. I'm here lurking. And I do lurk quite often in Rock Lobster streams. They are awesome, by the way. Let's throw them a shout out, mods. Let's show them a shout out. They were over there playing some very, very fun games the other day. They were playing some 7 Days to Die. One of the ones that I really like. Also, Haptics, also with the host. Thank you so much. Appreciate it big time. So let's show them some love. Let's show them some love in the chat. Kismet, are you great at this and give the best... Kismet, you are great at this and give the best insight on these games we enjoy. Thank you, Diamond Eye. That's because I only play games I enjoy playing. And when you love playing a game, you just want to know everything there is to know about it, right? Think about all the games that you guys play right now. Think about your favorite game. And I want to know what your favorite game is. Let me know what your favorite game of all time. Now, my favorite games of all time are down below the stream. My favorite game is Ultima 4. By the way, my second favorite game, which is tied right now, Fallout 4 and Guild Wars 2. But my favorite game, Ultima 4, is my favorite game because it is the very first RPG game. The reason why we have this RPG game and all the other RPG games that have ever been made is because that was the very first one. And I love that game. It's phenomenal. I had phenomenal packaging as well. I came with a cloth map and all sorts of awesome stuff from the very awesome Lord British, who is, of course, Richard Garriott, who's even an astronaut. He made so much money in games, he took that money and went to the space shuttle. I'd love to do that. I'd love to go to Mars. I'm going to create the first gaming team on Mars. That's right. You guys want to go? Well, I got to wait till my kids grow up first. Well, we'll go have a gaming team on Mars. I know, I'm crazy like that. People are like, what? I'm gonna go to Mars? Gonna go to Mars and do gaming? Why not? You only got so many minutes to live. Wouldn't that be amazing? That'd be amazing. I'd go. People are too afraid of stuff. They're too afraid of doing crazy stuff like that. Now, if it's not for you, hey, more power to you. Do what you love to do. For me, I'd go. I'd go in a heartbeat. They say, Kismet, Broom, we got a ride for you, bro. We got a ride for you to Mars. Let's do it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I don't know how good the internet's going to be on Mars. So I'm just warning you guys. The stream might be a little laggy. Again, you got to think big in life. Think big. And then, of course, you can scale it down. All right, so I did 2 more rows right here by the food because I have 64 up there. As you notice, I turned 1 corn into 2. I'm going to turn 2 into 4, 4 into 6, 6 into 8, etc. Etc. So great to see you. What up, my beep? Says Fallen Delta. What up, Kismet? He says, hey, Fallen Delta, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Digital, I see wasted tomatoes, Kismet. Yes, I know, it was my fault. Wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. They did it. They did it, because they're slackers. Hey, you. Hey, is that your cigarette, or is that my cigarette? Don't be using my resources to be smoking. Don't be smoking my resources. Siri, also with the host. Thank you so much for that host, everybody. Appreciate it big time. Favorite game ever? Chrono Trigger. Oh, I have heard that game is awesome. I have heard that game is awesome. Let me know. Your SNES died. Oh, man. I played mine till it died, too. I played my SNES until that sucker broke. I also did that with my Atari, too. I literally played those games until they broke. That'd be another great thing to ask in chat. How many people did that? I missed the Ultima game. Serpent Gate was my favorite. Oh, there you go. Mine was Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar. Venture is the very first RPG. This is true. It's the very first text RPG. Now, I know I used to play Adventure back on CompuServe on the very original game. But if I say that, then people don't understand, because it's a text RPG, where Ultima 4 is the very first modern RPG, the very first graphical-based RPG. So thank you. You are correct. But in the case of modern RPGs, the reason why we have all the modern RPGs as they are today, that style of questing, that style of going and doing that, it actually is Ultima 4. But the very first RPG, considered to be RPG, is the Adventure, which is total text-based, by the way. It's like playing the map without the map. It's like you went in there and it says, okay, you go north and you enter this room. And in this room, there's a bird. Do you let the bird out of the cage? You let the bird out of the cage and the bird flies south. And then you go south or whatever it was. We played that game to exhaustion. I mean, I played that game like for thousands of hours as well. A super fun game. Super fun back in the day. I'm talking old school now. Old school games. It's a Sinister Edge. Back in the day. Hopalong Jedi says, yes. My potatoes don't work anymore. Hopalong Jedi, I just fixed that earlier. You know what you do? You put them into the workbench. You store them. You store them. So like this whole side over here sometimes gets bugged out. So what I do is I just store it all and bring it right back out again. Store it all in the workbench and then put them all back down. And then they work. All mine are working now. See that? So that's how you fix it. That's how you fix anything. If you're over here and you're drinking, try to get some water out of your water pump, and for some reason you don't see this thing that's going to pop up above here. You don't see that. Store it in the workbench. Take it out. Put it right back down. It'll start working. It is a bit of a glitch. In the system. But that's how you fix it. That's how you fix the bugs in the game. You store them in the workbench and then you bring them back out. Hey, open that gate. Stay in there, moo cow. Stop it. Stop it with the F. I'm trying to go V. There we go. So good. I have a mini amount of followers, but hey, why not as well? Neat guy, anyone who wants to. Yes, thank you, Siri. I do appreciate that host. Every host does just get me a little bit close to that partnership, by the way. I do appreciate every single person who does do that. Now, if you are a streamer or if you are just a regular Joe hearing it out in stream, big watcher of streams myself as well as a streamer, if you would like to auto-host, I'm going to show you how. Because I go above and beyond in my stream. I'm going to show you guys how to auto-host right now. So if you do want to auto-host my channel, or you don't have to auto-host my channel if you want to. Maybe you want to auto-host some of your favorites out there and my channel. I wouldn't mind. You can do this. Boom, right here. Not only do I have it ready, but I also have the red arrow. I can make it easy on you. I can make it easy. Get my red arrow. That thing pops up right at that moment. What you do is you go ahead down in the bottom left-hand corner of your Twitch. You click right there. You go to settings. Mine is Kismet Ring of Destiny. You go to settings. You go up here to channel and videos. You scroll way down till you see this thing right here. Host list. You go ahead and go to channels to host. You hit that plus button. You go ahead and add my name, Kismet _ Ring of Destiny, all one word. There are no other underscores other than this one right here. And then you go ahead and turn that baby on right there. Then every time I start to stream, boom, you can host my channel automatically without having to use the host command every time. And you can also host other streamers as well. Put them in a big old list. Put them in the order that you want them to host. And you're off and running. All right, so you're welcome. Look, I just taught you something else for those who didn't know. There's a bunch of you who probably already knew. But for those who didn't know, there you go. You just learned something. There you go. Red arrow. Hype. That's right. Adrian the Game Monger says, Kismet, nice to see you back again. Haven't seen you playing this game or any other game for that matter in something. Hold on. Move it over. In a while. Hope you're doing good. Yes, Adrian the Game Monger. I did lose my PC on December 5th. It died. And it died right before I was going to, of course, have my day off on Tuesday. It died right before I was about to stream. So on Monday's stream, I was loading up Star Wars The Old Republic to hang out with my team, and my whole entire PC died. Logic board, death. That kind of die, right? Logic board and video card, totally dead. So I spent 20 hours plus trying to get it to work. Now, I've been in computers for a very long time, since like computers started, right? And I spent everything, and I mean, I tried everything on it. Everybody came into the Discord and was trying, Kismet, try this, Kismet, try that. I tried everything under the sun. I tried everything under the sun to get it working. It is dead, right? So then I was like, oh. And you know, at that moment, you're thinking, you know what? I worked for 3 months to get this giveaway going because we've given away 100 games. I put in for my partnership, and then guess what happens right in the middle of it? Boom, my PC dies. So then you have an option. Do I give up and just wait until I get my PC 40 days later? Because I just got my PC this week, right? Do I give up and say, you know what? Screw it. I'm just not going to stream, right? Because believe me, I did consider that. But I took my day off on Tuesday. I tried to get the machine working. I couldn't get it working. And everybody's just like, Kismet, man, you can't give up. And I go, that's right. That's what my stream's about. My stream is not giving up. So I went, got my mobile, my iPad, which I don't have in front of me. But I got my iPad. I also got my look at my cool case. Awesome. Just got that in the other day. Honor, loyalty, respect. Kismet, Ring of Destiny. Pretty awesome. I love that case. So cool. So what I did is I said, that's it. I'm going to go back to old school. I'm going to go do Fallout Shelter, play Fallout Shelter. So what I did is since December, I think 7th or 8th, all the way through December, I literally gave away hundreds of games on the stream, and I was mobile gaming because I couldn't PC game. And we raised enough funds to get a new PC, so we got that going, as well as we gave away hundreds of dollars of games as well, which is awesome. And we had a great time along the way. So I never give up. I said, you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do whatever I need to do to keep the stream going. And that's what we did. And now we're back to Mega PC right here. We're back to Mega streaming, and we're back to using the Mega PC, which is a brand new PC. So you're going to see me play a lot of stuff in Ultra mode. We're in Ultra graphics right now. And we're going to be playing, of course, tons and tons of Fallout Shelter. Tons of it. Tons of Fallout Shelter. Tons of Fallout Shelter and Fallout 4. And, of course, other games like 7 Days to Die, like Ark. Of course, playing more Star Wars, The Old Republic with my team, whatever else they want to play, like Star Citizen, stuff like that. We will get it going on. So there we go. I think we got that going now. We got it. 24 food, 12 water, which equals 36. We have 64 defense. We got way more than we need right now. And we're waiting for all that stuff to come back in, and then we'll plant more of that. I think that's enough potatoes. We need carrots. Carrots is what we need. We need to save. That's what we need. We need to save. And we need to do carrots. Carrots. Love adventure. Exactly. It was totally a love adventure. Thanks for your great work, Kismet. You make streaming what it should be. Yes, I like to take my stream to a whole nother level. Sinister Edge. I don't do overlays anymore. I do pop-up graphics. You know why? So I'm not covering up the stream. I'm not covering up the gameplay. Now I cover up this little corner because my overseer's desk is awesome. I don't know what to tell you. I love my overseer's desk. And the very fact that I'm kind of in here, right? Kind of snuggled in. And you see my left arm is kind of still behind. See, it doesn't go behind the thing. It's still in front of it. That's still cool. Still cool. So what I try to do is just make stuff kind of pop up because people ask me all the time, Kismet, what is your Twitter? What is your stuff? Even though it's all down below the stream. So I just make it pop up from time to time instead of just sitting there the entire time. So it doesn't cover up the gameplay all the time. So it'll pop up. There it is, everybody. You know what it is now. Go away, right? Or, hey, Kismet, can I subscribe to your channel? There's a subscribe button down there. People ask me all the time. So I make it pop up instead. Make it pop up instead. I think it's much more better. But lag. Lag. Uh-oh. How's it looking? No lag on my side. 0 drop frames with 3,000K going up. Must be on your end, bro. You broke it. There you go. Kismet, I see you again. Again, Adrian. I will take that and put that in my nice thing that people say. So I have been streaming. I've literally given away hundreds and hundreds of games. Now, not little tiny games either. I mean, AAA games. I give away Fallout. Gave away a bunch of Far Cry's. Far Cry 1, Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4. Bunch of copies of that. 25 copies of 7 Days to Die. Gave away Civilization. I gave away a ton of other games as well. Wolfenstein and entire collections for Mass Effect and all of that stuff. All Christmas long. We had a whole Kiss Kringle thing going on. You missed out if you missed out on that, bro. Because literally, I got to a point where I had so many giveaways to give away where I started giving away stuff every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes on the stream. Giving stuff away is exhausting. It is actually exhausting, but it is one of my very first goals that I had when I started streaming, seriously, that I said, you know what, one day, for all the people who press that follow button, For all the people who hang out in my stream, I'm going to pay it right back to them. I'm going to pay it right back to them. I'm going to give away a ton of awesome games on the stream. And we actually accomplished that within the first year, which I think is awesome. I think that's awesome. And I had coordinated that for months. And then my PC died. But did we give up? No. Did we not do the giveaway? No, we did the giveaway. We gave it all away. And then we got even more now to give away. Got even more. Got even more. And we're, oh, wow, we're over. What do you guys think? I'm going to take a vote right now. Should I keep going? Should I keep going on the mega stream? Or should we call it for the night? You guys let me know in the chat. 1 to keep going. 2 to call it for the night. You let me know right now on the stream. You let me know. Let me know. You want me to keep going on the mega stream? It's up to you guys. You guys are going to make the call. Klein Graphics, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Show Klein Graphics some love in the chat. Appreciate that love, bro. Appreciate our Klein Games graphics. I got graphics on the brain. Klein Games, thank you so much for showing that love in the stream. We still had a great time, even without your PC. Thank you, Mr. Stabs. Yes. Now, see, the kind of streamer I'd like to be. The kind of streamer I'd like to be is when you guys come in the stream and hang out in the stream no matter what game I'm playing. No matter what game, because you guys are having so much fun. You guys are having so much fun, hang out in the stream with all the awesome people who are in the stream all the time, that you come and hang out just to hang out with the awesome people. And then, watch them stream too while you're at it. Watch me get into all sorts of crazy mischief, which I do a lot. I do get into a lot of crazy mischief. But there we go. Adrian the Gamer says, Game Monger says, Kismet, I feel you, brother. I've been there. I've actually seen you sometimes playing Fallout Shelter. I just missed you playing a particular game. This particular game. I know, me too. I was in massive withdrawals. I mean, 40 days and 40 nights, like Noah, right? Crossing the ocean. Crossing the ocean of withdrawals. That was me. That was me. Team Thumb says, take advantage of the fact that you feel like going on. Kismet, keep up that endurance. So let's see. Let's see what our vote is. Go, says Heem Fum. That reminds me of the going to TwitchCon. That was Grandpa Plays that did that. He donated the last little bit so we can get to TwitchCon, and he said go, like as in go to TwitchCon. So, and I did. I went to TwitchCon 2016 thanks to my donators here on the stream. It was awesome. There we go. Rotherham says 1. We're good to go. Keep going, says Mr. Stabs. Go, says Klein. Ralph the Man says, keep it going. Adora says 1. Pixel Dino says 1. Keep it going, keep it going. 2, just to be different, says Crazy. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Of course, everybody's looking at you going, hey, we're trying to keep the stream going. Hopalong Jazz says 1 more giveaway. All right, here's what I'm going to do. That sounds like a good idea, Mr. Stabs. I like that idea. I like that idea. Keep on going, OFC, enjoying the stream. Sounds good, much mucho. This is where the cool kids hang out, says Mr. Stabs. Yes, it is awesome. Over 120 viewers, but only 10 want you to keep streaming. I think 10's enough. Well, there's another person. Swag's like, let's do it, bro. Let's keep going. Look at that. People who are typing in the chat who normally don't even type in the chat want to keep it going. So here's what I'm going to do. I think that's a great idea. We're going to go for another hour. All right? I'm going to show you some more of my tips here at the very beginning. We're going to try to run over to 10 Pines over there. See if we can get that going. Right? Or at least get over there and get the quest going. Then what we'll do is we'll do a giveaway at the very end. We'll do a giveaway. But we're going to start the giveaway now. What else we got? What else we want to give away here? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, man. We got a lot of awesome stuff, too. Man. A lot of awesome stuff. Oh, decisions. I know what you guys want to play. I think you guys might want to play some Dishonored. That's right, Dishonored. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here on Steam. Oh. I believe it is the original Dishonored. I think so. I think that would be an awesome giveaway. So you're like, Kismet, how do I be part of this giveaway thing, man? I've been sitting in the stream, been chilling out, but I haven't figured out this Kiss Caps thing. I mean, these Kiss Caps right here? Those Kiss Caps. Right there. Swag Monkin! Great name thing, by the way. Thank you for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. These are Kiscaps. Of course, these are all the games I play here and a whole bunch more. But these are Kiscaps you guys are earning right now. Mr. Payne also dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Show both of those guys some love in the chat as well. So what you're doing right now is you're earning Kiscaps. Those are my loyalty rewards in the stream. So basically, right now, we are making the Kiscaps rain down on you. If I can find it. Where did it go? Come on. Oh, here it is right here. Boom! What? Where did it go? There it goes. All right, we're going to make it rain down on you. Now, here's how to check your Kiscaps. Exclamation point loot. Now, if we're doing a contest to make more Kiscaps, you do use exclamation point bet. But for giveaways, you use exclamation point ticket. All right? So I'm going to start the giveaway. And here's your chance to win free stuff on the stream. Now, I get all people all the time. Kismet, I never win anything. And I feel you. I feel you. If you don't win anything, be gracious, okay? But this is just an extra thing that I do in my channel, all right? So go ahead and check your Kiscaps right now. Exclamation point loot. Check them out. Now, if I see anybody below 500 Kiscaps, I'm going to give everybody 500 Kiscaps. Now, let me check it out in the stream. Wait, we got a couple people already. We got Klein Games. Only 6 Kiscaps. What a travesty. How can this happen? How can this happen? Evans. Doing the exclamation point loot. He's got some. He's about 2,000. He's rocking. He's rocking it. We've got Hypenex. Only got 39. How can this be? How can this be? Oh, Swag. Swag's only got 1 Kiscap. How can that be? How can that be? We've got to give people some love. Now, you might be like, oh, man. All the other people who are not in the stream right now, they're not going to get free Kiscaps. Dan the Man, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Now, here we go. Boom! Recheck. Oh, come on. Go ahead. There we go. Okay. All right, now recheck your loot. Recheck it. If you just checked it, check it again. Now, every single person in the stream has 500 Kiscaps. You have enough to be part of the giveaway. You have enough to be a part. Of course, you can just enter with just 1 Kiscap if you want. I've seen people win AAA games, the giveaways here on the stream, with just 1 Kiscap. So it is possible. Though the more you hang out in the stream, the more Kiscaps you have, the more chance you have at winning. Because I like to appreciate the people who hang out in the stream all the time, no matter what game I'm playing. There's some people who have 100,000 Kiscaps plus because they hang out in the stream all the time. They can win t-shirts, they can win giveaways, they can win AAA games like Dishonored, like Fallout 4, like 7 Days to Die, Far Cry, and all that other stuff that I gave away before, right? So there you go. You're welcome, Swag. Now, there you go. Siri says, yeah, I'm over 1K and only been here just today. Just followed today, already got 100K. I already got 1K Kiscaps. So let's start that right now. We're going to give away Dishonored. So we're going to play for another hour. I'm going to get busy here. I'm going to get busy playing. For those of you going like, Kismet, come on, bro. Get to playing. I'm on it. I'm on it. But again, my stream's all about interactivity, about hanging out in the stream, having a fun time. That's what it's about. It's not just about the game. I try not to make it just about the game, though I do love playing games. I could sit here and not say one word and play this game for like 500 hours. Because I have. 1,500 hours, actually. So there we go. Let's keep going. Oh, we need some food, too. We need some food. Let's keep going. We're going to go get carrots. Do not get distracted. We got to get our carrots going. Our carrots are a critical part of our making our soup and making other things later on. So we're going to run over here to Sanctuary. We're going to grab whatever random food is right here on the ground as well. Sometimes I forget to pick all the... Oh, nope. Doggy. Come on. Dog meat. Come on. Let's go, dog meat. If you tell him to go somewhere, sometimes he'll go there and stay there forever. So you have to sometimes grab him again and bring him with you. I love how they just like totally like torture you with that. They got like some 10mm rounds in there, but you think it's going to be like something awesome, and it's like ammo, which is useful typically in the beginning of the game. In the beginning of the game, it's useful. Okay, running back here, we got to get ourselves some carrots. Got any radiation? Nope. But if we did, we could just run right through here. Use our little trigger. Much nicer. So much nicer. Instant removal of our rat away. All right, for just because of you guys. Just for you guys, I will keep going. We will keep the mega stream going a little longer. All right. Keep going. Now again, later today, because I stream 6 days a week from 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 2 a.m. I will be streaming, and my mods are awesome, by the way. A lot of them hang in every single day, or at least as much as they can, helping out here in the stream. Make sure to appreciate my mods, always, always. They are very hardworking. They are the reason why my chat is so awesome. My chat, and in extension, the stream, is awesome. So show them some love every time. Say hello. They love to say hello back. They love to interact with people in the stream. I have mods that don't just hide. They come in, they say hi, they say hello, they welcome every single person who comes into the stream. They and you guys who come in every single time are the reason why the chat is so awesome. Again, it is not just me. I don't take all the credit. Though I get all the credit, though I don't take all the credit. It is because of all the awesome people who hang out in my stream all the time. So, all right, we got our carrots. Now, here we go. We've gone ahead and double up our carrots here. Now, what I want to do is not only put carrots here, but I want to put carrots in the other place, because over there, I'm going to actually make more carrots. Here, I'm going to do lots of purified water. But over there, I'm going to actually do a lot of carrots. So I'm going to actually split these up. I'm going to put 2 there and then 2 here, and then I'm going to start multiplying them out in both places. Right? Because I've actually got more people over here to work on carrots as well. So let's run back over here. Because if I do too much food over there, it's going to be above what I have for defenses right now. And I don't want to do that. And I have plenty of defenses over here, but I don't have really that much stuff there. So I'm going to run over there and make more stuff over here. If you understand that. If you don't understand it, don't worry. I will explain it again another time. There we go. Look at you guys blowing it up. Blowing it up. You also have a really good chance of winning stuff here in the stream. Really good chance of winning stuff in the stream. What? Only have 19? Let's go ahead and fix that. Hold on. We got to fix that. How can that be? How can that be? I just gave out 500. Let's go ahead and make sure Swag Monkey. Let's see. Is it after when I gave them out? All right. Well, everybody do exclamation point loot in there again. If you only have 19, do it again. Do exclamation point loot in the chat. If I see you have less than 500, I will boost you. I will boost you right now. But you got to go exclamation point loot in the chat. So I can see that you have less than 500 right now. Will not all bird optional super boss. Well, not all birds. How about them pigeons? No foul language? We can't talk about birds? Optional super boss. You know what? That was funny. I like that. I like people who come in who are not offensive and who are funny. All right, guess what? For being funny, I'm going to give you an extra 500 kiss caps so you have an even bigger chance of winning that Dishonored right now. That was very funny. Thank you so much. Yes, I am no saint when it comes to foul language. I can curse people to make anybody blush. I can make a sailor blush. I have cursed quite often as a young person. I used to curse every other word, like a lot of people here on Twitch. But there's a point in which your life, you will realize that it makes people very uncomfortable when you're cussing every other word. And it doesn't really have any effect after a while anyway. And it is just to kind of like spice things up, right? You're just trying to spice things up. So for me, I got over it eventually. And I said, you know what? What do I want my stream to be? I want it to be where people can come in here, whether they're doing their homework or whether they're at work or whether they are doing whatever they're doing and not have to listen to a cuss word every other day, right? Every other second, right? So they can, be around. Their kids can be around. And their, their family can walk in and out of the room without them going, oh, got to mute the stream, right? I don't want my kids to hear someone cussing every other word. So that's what I like to do in my stream. Now, your stream is your stream. Do whatever you want. All these other streamers that cuss every other word, more power to them. That's them. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm just saying what I prefer to do and the reasons why I prefer to do that. So again, it's your stream. Do whatever you want. For me, I think it is just a nicer place to hang out. I think it's just a cooler and nicer place to not have someone cussing every other word for no reason. Now, believe me, I still cuss. I still cuss when I hit my toe or hit, the hammer. I get my thumb. My kids aren't around, believe me, I just like let one rip, right? Because it does make you feel better. And sometimes I just go right back in that automatic cursing mode when that happens, right? The default mode. All right, carrots. Stop it. Stop running back and forth, Kismet. Get over here and put these carrots. Put these carrots. So yes, that is why I don't curse every other word. And why we try to keep the chat clear. Because again, we have a lot of families and people at work and all of that stuff hanging out in the stream. All right, there are my precious carrots. Hard down. Getting more corn. Oh, we got more corn. Again, this is from one corn. You're going to see me make a whole cornfield from one corn. There's our third corn. And you're going to see me make a whole carrot area from that as well. Now we need more peeps to get over here and get working. They're just in here staring at each other. You having fun staring at each other? Looks fun. Weird, but looks fun. Let's get our stare on. Staring at each other. All right, get out there and make some more of that. Now watch, my food's going to go up. Went up to 26 now. We've also got a bunch of potatoes out here growing. Now again, if your potatoes do not grow properly here at Abernathy Farm, store them all on the workbench. Hit Tab and then E. Store them all in the workbench if you're on PC or whatever your keys are on console. Store them all on the workbench, then put them back down again. That usually does fix it. Same thing with any other thing that causes trouble. Trouble up in here. All right, got that going. I think we're good. We're good. We got all of that going. Now it is time. Sleep for a second. And, oh, I'm tired from lack of sleep. Let's go ahead and eat this extra stuff. Gourd. By the way, melon is great because when you drink the melon, not only does it give you food, but it also gives you water at the same time. See, I'm properly hydrated and properly fed from melons. So melons are a great thing to carry around. I got 56 potatoes. I might have enough. That might be enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and temporarily put them here. Actually, eventually I will move them back to the other area there. But there's no reason for me to carry around 56 potatoes. Wild mute fruit, we'll get rid of that. Regular mute fruit, we'll put that in there. And we'll go ahead and get rid of some of those melons. There we go. Now, I'm not going to use my carrots right away because I want to build up a giant farm of carrots first. And then I will come back and start to use the carrots later. If you use them too early, then you're not multiplying out. You're not using those compounding factors that make it into a giant farm, which will then allow you to have massive amount of food. You'll see me have massive amount of food within the next time I play or the time after that. You will see a massive amount of food. Again, you rock, Kiz. Thank you, Hotline Jedi. I appreciate it. You know, Kiz, I did read a paper or study somewhere mentioning something about cussing after stubbing your toe lessens the pain. Perhaps it's something akin to a placebo effect. I don't care if it's a placebo effect or not. I feel better. I feel better. And that's the important part. If you feel better afterwards, well, there you go. Oh, I need to sleep. Stop it. Stop it. Let's do 7 more hours. Get that well rested. All right. We're going to get out and do some more questing. I dig watermelons. Get it? Swag. There you go. Dig some watermelons. I think I do. I played some old games on there before. Watermelon. There you go. There you go. Now, if you do have, if you do want to win the giveaway, make sure that you do have a, Steam account and that you do have access to it, because we give it away on Steam. So you will have to have a Steam ID and a Steam email address. You will need to email me that so that we can friend you over there on Steam, and then we can go ahead and gift it to you over there. There we go. Swag. Oh, by the way, Swag, if you are talking to me, make sure to put Kiz or Kismet in the chat so it'll highlight in red. By the way, if you do have a question or comment for me, if I did miss it for any reasons and my mods didn't catch it, make sure to put Kiz or Kismet in there, because it'll highlight in red, even attach itself to the top of my chat so I never miss anything that you're trying to say to me, all right? Because I don't like to miss it. I don't like to miss it. So there we go. But I did see it there, Swag Monk. He said, if I win, can I trade Dishonored for your old computer parts? No, I plan to actually put another keyboard in that old case. Or another keyboard. I'm going to put another logic board in that old case and try to make it my streaming machine. Now, my ultimate goal before it died was to make it into my streaming machine, and then my actual gaming machine. I was going to go get the gaming machine that we got now. I was going to eventually get that over the next 6 to 8 months or whatever, however long it took, right? But it was like, PC dead. You have no choice. You better, like, hurry up, because you know, because if I can't PC game, there's no chance I'm gonna get my my time in Fallout 4 and all the other games that I want to play. I can't play with my team, by the way. I've not played in 40 days. I've not played with my team that I have played with for 14 years straight. 14 years straight, 14 plus years straight, almost 15 years this year. I have not been that long away from the team in a very, very long time. Even when I've gotten sick, even when I've had gallbladder problems or I have vertigo problems, I've never gone that long without not logging in and being with them. Dog mate, stop it. Bad puppy. Go in the corner. Get over there in the corner, you bad puppy. Do not let the moo cow out. Don't do it. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do it. Look at his look on his face. Look at him. He's like, I had nothing to do with it. So you never notice that dogs have that ability? They're like, I don't know. I don't know how the trash got out of the trash can. I don't know. It wasn't me. I wasn't around. I don't know how that happened. Right? Dogs always have that look on their face like, I don't know anything to do with it. I don't know how anything happened, right? I don't know who chased that cat up the tree. I have no idea. They're always doing that, dogs. They're so tricky. They're so tricky with that. Hydration doesn't matter in this game, does it? It does matter. It does. In survival mode. In survival mode only. Now, see, the funny thing is, in all my other playthroughs, I ignored food. I ignored water. I ignored all of the stuff in, except for stem packs and rataways. I just like, oh well, I ignored it all. So survival mode actually makes it harder, but more enjoyable because it makes you play in a different way. It basically says, hey, you need food, you need water, you need to use all of these things that we put in the game because we want you to actually experience using them and playing a whole separate way. So it actually made me play a different way than I played before, and I love that. I love that when they add it to make it more fun. Not just make it tougher, but make it more fun, to add to the fun. A survival mode should add to the fun. That's what it should do. And they have absolutely nailed it, in my opinion, anyway. Nailed it. Gru Miller, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. All right. We've had enough of settlements for now. We've done a whole bunch of settlement stuff. We've gone over to Station Olivia. We've cleared that out. We got the Starlight Drive-In. We got the Drumlin Diner opened up. We did the Museum of Freedom. We do need to go over to Concord and loot all of that, but we're not going to do that right now. We will probably do that next time I play Fallout 4. We got Abernathy Farm set up, and we've got them all linked. That's right. We've even got them all linked together so we can share those resources. We've got people being spawned or recruited down there at the drive-in, which we're going to send up to Sanctuary. We got people getting recruited at Red Rocket, send them up to Sanctuary till Sanctuary's full. Then we're going to start sending them to Abernathy Farm. We're going to get a Sanctuary and Abernathy Farm full of people. And then once they're full of people, they're just going to be generating that cash money right here at the beginning of the game at level 9. That's right. You guys can do the exact same thing in your game. Or however you want. But I'm just giving you all my best tips. I don't hoard my tips. I don't keep them all for myself. I think it's less fun. I love to talk about the things. Oh, it respawned. I'll take that. I'll take that. I like to share my ideas and then also learn tips as well. I don't like spoilers, though. I don't like spoilers, but I do love to give out tips on the stream, guides and highlights and things that I do here on the stream. Of course, the full streams you can watch, too, on my YouTube channel. But I also like when people come in and give me tips. Like something I never learned in here is that you can go in and you can pick up like tires and you can actually throw them. You can throw tires, you can throw things as well. Speaking of people who are just standing around, this guy, he ain't doing nothing. Bro, Sanctuary Hills. Off you go. Yeah, don't talk to me. I don't got time to talk to you. Off you go. Off you go. So there we go. That's all I do with Red Rocket now. I have built it up as full settlements many times. Built it up with a whole bunch of complex settlement stuff too. But I don't do it anymore. I use it purely for recruiting now. Purely for recruiting, and it's kind of a starter hub here to connect the settlements. So again, we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to run down to the drive-in, we're going to save, and then we're going to try to make it to 10 Pines. I think we're going to have enough time. Yeah, we got enough time for that. Oh, wait. Let's do something. Let's do a little bit of fun stuff here before we go too far. I just thought of something. I thought of something that we forgot to do, or that we haven't gotten to yet. We haven't quite gotten to. Right over here. I think we just saved, but let's just save again just in case. Because I forgot to save. I gotta run all the way back again. There you go. Can you explain how to farm money again, Kismet? Yes, Mr. Stabs. First thing you do is establish your settlement. You establish Sanctuary, you establish Abernathy Farm. Sanctuary, one of the greatest places in the game to farm water. Abernathy Farm, one of the greatest places in the game to farm food. Combine water and food, and you have mastered survival mode. At least food-wise. As well as building up so much food that it will last you the whole rest of the game. From level 7, from about level 5, really. From level 5 all the way up to whatever level you get to. Right? So, basically, we have already got our food and water just styling now. I'm producing 56 water or 60 water over there at Sanctuary. I'm producing a massive amount of food here. I will produce even more. The more people I get here at Sanctuary or at Abernathy Farm, I'll add even more turrets. And then eventually I will be producing like 50 food over here. 50, 60 food over here, 50, 60 water over on the other side. Combine those together, make yourself some soup. Take that soup, you'll have literally like 80 or 90 or 100 soup. You can carry that soup around wherever you go, and you'll have food and water in soup form. So when you're drinking that soup, it actually gives you both food and water. You don't have to carry food and water. You just carry the soup. That's what we're working toward right now. So that is the deal. That is the deal. Great question, by the way. Now, how you make the big money is eventually, once you build that all up, that you get your purified water going. At like Sanctuary, I have 1,000 purified water going there. That's 10,000 bottle caps, right? Just from that 1,000. Once I get my charisma up and my trading stuff going, and then of course up all my vendors, I'll be like 1,000 per, 1,000 caps per each round, and then eventually I'll build it up to where I'm making 1,000 or 1,000 water in all different sorts of places, and I'll have like 8,000 water, 9,000, 10,000 purified water, and then I'll take that 10,000 purified water, I will sell that. I will make over 118,000 bottle caps, and I can literally go to the entire game and buy out every single vendor with no mods, no cheats, no shortcuts, no glitches. Totally playing legit. Legit. All right, that's what we're going to do. But right now, we're going to go smack some stuff with a pool. Where's my buddy Dog Meat? Where you at, bro? You come with me? Dog Meat. Where are you? I hear him. Think. My imagination, maybe. All right, we have not gone in here yet. Let's go in here. Hopefully I didn't lose him again. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short trip and I'm going to die. I'm going to have to add more to my death counter down there. I have a feeling we are going to die. That'll be part of the fun. All right, let's see what we got here for what we can use. I'm going to think ahead this time. Okay, so we've got a quick draw tactical pistol. We've got some Molotov cocktails. Those will be handy. Oh, we got some mines and grenades. Let's try some grenades this time. Let's try some grenades, and I'm probably going to blow myself up. I'm pretty good at it. I am awesome at blowing myself up. All right, let's see if Dog Meat comes with us first. No Dog Meat. Awesome, buddy. Thanks for the no help. Where is it? Mutated Super Dog Meat. Haha, there you go. Soup of Destiny. I like that. Kismet Soup is available at your local Super Duper Mart. I know, the Void Hunter. I will head over there eventually. I will head over there. That's going to be super fun here, too. In melee mode. Now, again, I'm in melee mode, but I've already found a legendary weapon right here at the very beginning. Legendary pull cue. Normally, I do not use the pull cue either. I love trying new stuff. Stuff I've never done before in the game. Now, Dog Meat should be around here somewhere. I tell him to stay? I think I did tell him to stay. Where did I tell? Oh, I told him to stay over there at Abernathy Farm. That's right. Now, here's one of the drawbacks of survival mode, or actually the game mode, is that when you tell him to stay, he really stays. He stays forever. He will forever stay there. So when I forget and I run off like I just did, I will need to go and get him again. So I got to run all the way back and grab him and then run all the way back again. So my bad, because he's sitting over there. There he is. I can see him from here. Come on, buddy. Let's go. And sometimes they would just do that anyway. Sometimes, like when they're fighting or they get downed and you'd use a stem pack on them, they would just stand there. They will just stand there and stay there, even though you have them on follow. You still have to talk to them, and then they snap out of it and they follow you. Especially dog meat. Dog meat is very notorious for like wandering off, or he will like bump into you and try to get you killed, or he'll drag a ton of mobs on you. So be careful. Be careful. Now I normally don't use dog meat either. I normally don't use them. Normally I go right to my companion so I can get all the perks built up. But in this playthrough, I'm using a lot of dog meat. A lot of dog meat. Oh, there's somebody else new. Nope, those are my provisioners there, but there's somebody new. I have 2 people. That's what I should have. That's what I should have. Okay. Now again, let's get some battle on here. All right, dog meat, my buddy. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Time to get some battle on here. Right here. Come on, bro. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, that was epic. That has got to be the best time I ever came down here. Yep, I nuked them all with 1 grenade. Perfect, and dog meat didn't even die. Good job, boy. Good job. All right, that's not it, though. Come on, buddy. That's not it. Not over yet. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Smackdown! Wow, I actually did not die. I can't believe it. The last time we did this, last time I tried this in melee, I just got owned over and over again. Because I forgot to use my grenades. That is super fun. Again, normally I don't use grenades, normally I don't do melee, but that was fun. And I'm more about the fun, right? If you make the game to such a level where you just suck out all the fun too, because you know I'm not doing like a true melee run where it's just melee only. Don't suck the fun out of your game. Make it at least, you know, something new that you haven't done before. Play different ways. If you want to play a true melee mode, go for it. In your game, you can do whatever you want. For me, I like to kind of mix up the fun. I like to mix it up, do stuff I haven't done before. So there you go. There you go. I could have also shot these things on the side here, too. Blown that sucker up. Now, it's time to get our fusion core over there. Go ahead and make sure that we've actually cleared it all here before I actually go into super loot mode. Oh, yeah. Okay, time to super loot. Let's do it. Now, super looting is basically going and grabbing every last resource. No, don't drink the water. Do it. Don't drink the water. Stop it. Trying to get that stuff. Trying to get that stuff. All right. Great place to come back to from time to time, by the way, of course, for all of these glowing fungus. Those are useful later on when we get really into crafting. Right now, we're going to go ahead and unlock the safe. So there we go. Yeah. Mr. Stabs, it is all about the purified water. Kids, the throwing this is actually something I never knew until Noka World when there was a tutorial in the arcade telling me how. I know, I didn't know either. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know how long it's even been in the game. I don't know if it's been in there since the very beginning, which would be hilarious. Or did they add it in Nuka World, right? I had no idea. Zero idea. And again, that's part of the fun, you know? I don't try to learn everything. I don't, in the very beginning. I try to learn it as I go. I literally drop in the game. I don't even read the instructions. I drop in the game. I don't want to know nothing. When I go play Ark, I don't want to know nothing. Don't tell me anything. I want to drop in there and go, okay, how do I move? How do I open my inventory? How do I do that? I love that moment. That moment is the most special moment, I think, in any game that you play, is that first moments where you're trying to figure out what's going on and you're exploring around and you don't know what's around the next corner. I love those moments. I love those moments. I never try to rob myself of those moments. So there we go. That is my style of play. But of course, your game, do whatever. Do whatever. Do whatever you like. That's just what I like to do. Speaking of stuff we can throw. Boom! Take that, dog meat. Alright. Grab some loot. Grab all this glowing. See, if nothing else, you can sell this stuff. You need bones. Bones are always great. Now, bones is another one of those things that... always double check. Go back. See, I always forget a couple things in the thing. Bones is always one of those things you can use because you can make oil from those bones. So make sure to collect as much bones as possible. So you're good. Fire extinguishers. Again, I don't leave no loot behind. Now, I'm not going to lug all this loot back to Sanctuary for right now. I'm going to go ahead and just take it all. Get it? I got it. I'm going to take it all back to Red Rocket and just drop it off there, which is just, you know, up the way here, just up above us here. Great way to get all of this kind of stuff. That'll eventually respawn. Respawns very much slower in the new survival mode. Don't roll around in your dog meat. Like radioactive waste in here. You're rolling around, bro. Rolling around in the radioactive waste. What do we got over here? We got a burnt book. You're just laying down here reading a book. Sorry about your death, bro. Sorry to hear that. Alright, let's get radiated a little bit. Fusion core go. Woohoo, fusion core. This is foreshadowing, isn't it? For the thing. Trash Busters Award. Take. It's for the vault-tec kit. That looks like the thing in the vault-tec kit. The vault-tec expansion. Expansion or DLC. Okay, we cleared it. That actually went incredibly well. That was way better than last time. I think I'm getting a little bit better, or I was smarter and remembered my grenades before I died 5 times. I think that was probably it. Dog meat must have heard you call him worthless a few days ago. He is mostly worthless, but occasionally he does. Run away! Exactly. What rig you got, says McGinna. You can find it right there in that link that my mods put in there. You can check out the Mega PC and the PC specs right there. Now, I just call it the Mega PC because it's way better than the one I had before. Now, isn't it an awesome $10,000 PC with, you know, that's like industrial strength with a quad quad 1080s in it and all of that? No, it's not that. And I'm sure somebody out there has that and says, comes in and says, Kismet, my machine's better than yours. And you're right. You're right. But mine is pretty awesome because it's running in ultra mode right now, and that's all I care about, and the fact that I can play games with my team, with you guys on the stream here, and be able to do what I love to do, which is streaming, of course. Streaming with you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and drop those resources here in the workbench, so we don't have to lug those around. How much time we got? Oh, we got plenty of time. We got about 20 minutes. We got to get out there. We got to get going. We got a lot of cool stuff. Well, let's put the bottle cap mine in there. I'm probably not going to use that one. I'm not very good at mines. I rarely... Oh, I forgot to give him the chain. Give dog meat his chain collar. Ooh, more carrots. Glowing fungus. Make that into some food at some point. And we're going to just drop everything off here. Oh, that's way too much ammo. That is way too much ammo. Say about 100. Again, I have to watch every little bit here. Let's put the fusion cords in there too. What the heck? I don't think I'm going to need those for right now. But I've got to watch every bit because, again, typically your weight ability is much lower in survival mode. So So be aware of that, that everything weighs something pretty much, except for bobby pins and a few other things like that. But you got to keep that cleared, otherwise you're just overburdened every minute in the thing. Of course, I'm usually overburdened anyway, even when I'm not, when I was not in survival mode. But you're much more overburdened. Okay, we've done that. We did that. That was a bit of fun. That worked great. I zapped him with one grenade and then took out the other guys with the pool cue. That was fun. Let's keep going. Heading down into the foggy town here. Again, I run outside of town in case stuff respawns in there, though it won't respawn for a while because I'm in survival mode. It does take a long time for each little area to respawn. Of course, if an event happens there, a random event happens, then they will spawn right on top of my head. So we got about another, I'd say another 20 minutes here. And then we are going to give some stuff away. And we are going to go ahead and show that love train to somebody else. I'm sure my mods right now are diligently... Oh, I haven't been looking at my mod chat. Bad Kismet. Bad Kismet. There we go. Oh, yes, possible raid already ready to go. Look how awesome they are. Sorry, I haven't been looking at my mod chat, guys. I got over there where I was watching Dark Angel in that list, and then I forgot to go back to mod chat. If I missed something, tell me it again in mod chat. There we go. Oh, they're talking about the very thing I was asking them about. Awesome. Now, the reason why I'm going to run down here and not straight over here is there are some places to save along the way. I could save at Satellite Station Olivia, but it's not a really good bed. So I would rather save at Starlight and walk my way up because I'm also getting into some other side adventures on the way. And we're running down the way here. Am I running toward it? I am running right toward it. All right. Dog meat! Get out of there! Like what? What? I don't know what. What? What? Every time I go to shoot something, he loves to run over there and stand by it. Dog meat. You're so crazy. You're so crazy, buddy. That's okay if he's trying to kill a mob, but when I'm trying to blow something up. Why you no blow up? Oh, that ricochet noise. Really? Really? Oh! That was dangerous. Wait for it. It's waiting for me to run over there, and then it's going to blow up. Whoa! There we go. Now, it might be like, Kismet, why'd you just waste all that ammo and blow up that car? Because it's fun. That's why. Because it's fun! I don't just do stuff because it's functional. I do it sometimes because it's fun. It took me a long time before I figured out that you can blow those cars up. So let's run over here and save for a quick second. Like that, which should clear the fog a little bit. Nope, still didn't clear it. Go another hour here and see if it clears up. Nope. Nopey McNope. Well, let's hit the bell. Now what I'm going to do here is I got a bunch of peeps standing around doing nothing. Because this is the single greatest settlement in the game to recruit people. Right now I've got 5 people here. This guy's doing nothing. Yo, Sanctuary Heals, bro. Off you go. Off he goes. Who else we got? Sturgis. I banished him. I banished him from Sanctuary to go over here so he stops banging on that yellow house. June Long. Banished him over here so he stops banging on that yellow house. Stop it. Don't do it. I don't like it. So I banished him over here, which you can do now. If you do that first kind of intro quest with Sturgis, you can banish them to various places. I also got Marcy over here. I made her into the provisioner so she gets shot at the whole time, which also makes me very happy. Very happy. I'm going to hit the bell again. I'm going to go ahead and sleep for 1 hour now and watch what happens. Boom! Now, instead of just having these people, I also have this girl here, who is another person who is here. Right here. I'm going to go ahead and get her and send her to Sanctuary. So there we go. We've got 2 more people now for Sanctuary. Sanctuary getting very, very full over there now. Going to be filled up in no time. Again, going to save. And it is now time to move on. Let's go. Hopefully that rad roach doesn't show up again. Oh, speaking of that. Speaking of that, do we have enough for some turrets just in case? Oh, let's have some fun. Let's see if we have some turrets. We gotta have some fun. Oh, we got enough for 1 turret. Okay, we got it covered. We got it covered then. So I know what's gonna happen when I go up the street here. But we're gonna have a little fun. The deal. Oh, come on. I just said I had a turret. Oh, it said I have 1 minigun turret, but I need a little bit more oil. Oh. Oh, well. Oh, well. We have some oil up here. That would be too easy. Dog meat. Go, dog meat. There you are. Okay. Oh, I know what to do. That works. That's awesome. That's one way to get it done. I like those grenades. Again, usually never use grenades. I'm going to start getting more of those frag grenades. Those frag grenades are fun. Oop. Super fun. Oh, look what we got over here. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff back here. That was a good throw, too. For someone who doesn't use grenades very often, that was like a perfect throw. I'm not even using that thing that tells you the trajectory or anything. Which you can get much later. Much later. Makes me want to go back and save that. It was so good. Oh well. Oh well, let's keep going. Oh, we know all about that over there. What happens to that one? I gotta get away from that radio. Don't play the radio. I don't want to have to cut out this segment of the stream. Dog me, where'd you go, buddy? Get that guy down there. Get that guy. We're busy. We got stuff to do. We got a mission. We got a mission to accomplish. I'm specifically walking the way I'm walking to try to avoid a lot of stuff. This is kind of the best route I've found to avoid some really nasty stuff that will come and eat my face. In my face. There's no guarantee that we might hit some of that stuff anyway, but we're going to try to avoid as much as we can. More rat sneaking up on me. No super mutants, luckily. Lucked out on that one. Come on, buddy. Come on. Stay with me. Almost there. Good job, buddy. Good job. Lots of hazards. Walking around the wasteland. Sneaky, sneaky. I think we're good, actually. I think we're good from here. All right. Let's talk to the peeps. I'm here to help, bro. Take it easy. Enemy are back. I'll take care of him. That's going to be painful. Corvega again. We're going to die a whole lot. Die a whole lot. All right, we went over here. We talked to dude. We killed a bunch of stuff. There's also some potatoes over here. We've also got some stuff to kill over here. Come on, buddy. Go up there. Go up there and check it out. Now, notice how I'm letting him tank. Don't hit my puppy. I'm letting him tank the mobs. While he's taking the damage, I'm smacking the other ones. Good job, buddy. You okay? Oh, yeah, you're good. Oh, thanks for showing up late, lady. Thanks for all your help. Not. All right. Now, one of the cool things that's over here is a bed. So you can save in survival mode. There we go. Wow, 7 minutes left. Wow, man, these streams are going by so fast. Feeding trough, Kismet, eventually. Kismet, the grenade sniper. I know, that was probably my best grenade throw ever. That was like perfect, right in the middle of them all, blew them up. That was awesome. How many of these Kiz quotes are there? I don't know. They keep adding them in there. I've seen some people have like, 500 plus quotes in there. So there you go. But I don't know if we're up to that many. Kismet, what faction do you choose this playthrough? I'm going to do the happy ending, where all the factions are happy. Someone did send that to me. That's probably my plan for the long term. USB flashback. New BIOS version is available. Do you want to do it now? No! I hate stuff like that. I hate stuff that's popping up, says, hey, guess what? I know you're probably busy doing something else, but I want to do this instead. No, we got 6 minutes left of the stream. Do you think I want to do BIOS updates right now? No, I don't. I don't want to, but I will do it later, off stream. Okay. I gotta love that, huh? Gotta love it. Dog meat can't even kill a rad roach. Well, he does sometimes. Actually saved my life a few times earlier. But more power to him. Now, right now, we can't do the workbench because we haven't done Corvega. Now, Corvega is very painful at this level, especially when you're doing melee. Very painful, but I think I'm going to stock up on a lot of grenades this round. I'm going to bring a whole lot of grenades and Molotovs and just go to town on people with grenades and Molotovs, which is going to be fun. And of course, if I got to run in there and smack them with my my pull cue, I will do that as well. So we made it all the way over to here. We've got that unlocked. Now we've got to go all the way back to the drive-in, and then from the drive-in, I will actually go to Corvega. I'll actually go over here. There's a save point over there, and then running back and forth from Corvega until I get it cleared, which is pretty tough. All right. Heard something. Oh, it was a cooking pot. The cooking pot. All right. So now I've got to make it back all the way down here. Let's go. Let's go. And we saved, so we're good. If we die, we can always come back. Add it to the death counter. Add it to the death counter. Always want to have the high ground, by the way. The super mutants coming along. I don't want to jump down right in the middle of them. Something nice back that way, which we'll get eventually. Eventually. Kind of go up the road a little bit here. We want to go over there. We don't want to get shot. Oh, oh! I was gonna say, I thought I heard dog meat, but it's not dog meat. Oh no! Come on, buddy. Smacked! There we go, Billy Boy! Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet army right when I was in the middle of getting scared there. I don't know where the heck dog meat wandered off to now. Dog meat, come on, buddy! I think he's back there. Did I tell him to stay? I don't think I told him to stay. Alright, well, we'll cross back over. Cross back over. He's over there staying. Now, what happens sometimes when dog meat's in a battle and he gets hurt, or he just you tell him to attack or whatever, he will stay there. You have to kind of backtrack and get dog meat back. Otherwise, he will stay there forever. Come on. Gotta go back and get him. He's a very annoying companion sometimes. But oh well, we got him now. Let's go, buddy. Let's go this way this time. So we cleared out the guy on the other side of the bridge. Now we're gonna head down this way. Again, watch out for those super mutants. Fairly clear. Go ahead and do the crossing. Oh. Always something trying to sneak up on me. Always something. Ah. Get him, dog meat. How much damage he does to me. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. That's why they call it survival mode. You do more damage to them, but they also do more damage to you. Now I'm just going to radiate myself by trying to feed myself here. Use up some of that. Super mutant. Dog meat. Here, buddy. Not strong enough for super mutants yet. Get up here, buddy. Let's see, with low health. Alright. Keep going. Let's keep going. A dangerous place in the wasteland. Want to accidentally run into that super mutant. Way over there. Way over there. Now, if I have my Overseer's Guardian, by the way, I go over there and I just kill him. No, without a second thought. Without a second thought. Where are you? Don't stay there. Come on. Yeah, I thought when I hear those dogs running, I think it's dog meat. But then those dogs out of nowhere try to eat my face. Try to eat my face. Again, so this is kind of what I call mob dodging, where you try to dodge as many mobs as possible because you're low level. You can't take a lot of stuff. You can't take a lot of stuff hitting you. Basically, if that dog had got another shot at me, I would have died. Oh, God. Nope. Not good. This is the part where Kismet runs away. Right, run away. Wow. That's not good. Not good. But we made it back. Don't worry, dog meat will jump back over the other thing over there. I don't want to burn a stem pack on that. Sturgis, get up. I wish I had enough oil, because I would have made that kill box and then run it back to the kill box and destroyed it. But such is the way it goes in the wasteland. Don't be afraid to run. Hey, Sturgis, let me talk to you for a second. I got something to talk to you about, bro. Get up here. I'll tell him I'm going to trade the second he gets up. Go ahead. There we go. Now I was able to save. Okay. Though we will have to run back to Red Rocket now. I don't know. That didn't feel like I was really safe. Let me go ahead and send him way over there just in case. Way over there just in case. Save a few more hours just to make sure. Just to make sure. Welcome back, Junto! Kiz, you play Dark Souls? No, I do not. That game looks super, super hard, and I watched a lot of people play it. I watched Warwitch play it. Very fun looking game, but I've never played it. Kiz, your name and pool cue to something like Justice has a queue. There you go. Something cheesy and awesome. You never know. You never know. We'll have to do that. Plus, I have to put a Z on it so it drops to the bottom. What build are you playing? I am playing the oh my gosh, don't die build. Run away like a little girl build. That's the one I'm doing. That's the one I'm doing. There you go, Crazy. Well, you never know. You never know, Crazy. You never know what you might win. You never knows. Yes, the doggy does die. But of course, the doggy doesn't die permanently, which is nice. I can run back over to Red Rocket and get the doggy. I don't like to burn too many of my stem packs unless I think it's going to have an effect on the battle. On that battle, I was not going to win. Now, I did all of that stuff, and I would have had to run all the way back over here again if I went back to try to fight that mob. So what I did is I said, you know what? Instead of us running all the way back again and fighting that mob, I will come over here and save, and then I'll just go get dog meat next time we play. So no biggie. No biggies. Haha. How you liking being a provisioner? She loves it. Look, she has so happy about it. How happy Marcy is about being a provisioner. Marcy. Marcy! You deserve it. Go out there and get shot at. Been hanging out at Sanctuary too long. Go for it. Gave her the evil eye. You give me the evil eye. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our giveaway going on. But first, I got to say thanks to some awesome peeps. Then we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway, and we're going to raid an awesome person. Who are we going to raid, guys? Who do we got? Who do we got? Let's see. Let's see if we got anybody ready. Let me go ahead and press some buttons, flip some switches. See if we've got anybody ready to rock and roll. Oh. All right. Oh, we do. All right. We got somebody we're going to go in and show some love to. Very chill. Very chill hanging out. So let me go ahead and get this going right here. Okay. Now we're going to say thanks to some peeps real quick while I get this ready. I will be back here in just under about a minute while we say thanks to some peeps. All right, let's do it. Go. Boom, I'm back. I'm back. Look at those kids caps flying all over the place. They're flying everywhere. Boop. Turn that off. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that right there. Make sure to show lots of love to all of those peoples that you saw. If you are a donator and you do work your way up, by the way, you will eventually, if you work up to Legendary, you will get your name in the stream as well. If you do donate, say $5 here, $5 there, you subscribe for a certain amount of time as you move your way up, it will actually accumulate. It'll accumulate and you will work up into those higher tiers as you go. And eventually your name will be on the stream as well. If you don't see your name there, let me know. Let me know if you think that you should be there now, and for whatever reason it didn't calculate it properly, or I haven't got around to putting your name on there yet. Let me know on Discord. Go in there, send me a whisper. If you do donate or you are a sub or something like that, and you're not on that list, let me know. Let me know on Discord. So there we go. We said thanks to some awesome peeps. Now we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway for you guys, and then we're going to jump over. We're going to raid somebody. You ready? All right, let's do it. Let's do the giveaway. Giveaway. Let me go ahead and get it set. Giveaway. All right. There we go. All right. And somebody's going to win Dishonored. You got a good chance, by the way. You guys got a good chance of winning. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. You're the winner. You're the winner of Dishonored. Oh, what? Mr. Stabs with the win! Look at that, Mr. Stabs with the win. Big congratulations, buddy. That is awesome. Awesome. Big congrats. Now, of course, Mr. Stabs has to be here in the channel. Beer has to be here in the channel. Now, I know he just typed a minute ago, but he does have to type in the next 2 minutes to get that. Now, don't leave. Don't leave. You could still win if he doesn't type in the chat. In the next couple minutes here, we will have to re-roll. I don't like to re-roll him. I really don't. I would prefer to give it to him. Prefer to give it to him. Let him play some Dishonored. Now, of course, be gracious if you didn't win. Make sure to say GG in the chat. You can always go hashtag rigged if you are triggered. Go ahead and do that. It does help. Or you can say GG or congratulations, that kind of stuff. Be gracious in there. Oh, there we go. Mr. Sab says, I spent 5,000. Hail to the king, baby. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Wanted that Dishonored. That's right. You're going to get to play right here. Speaking of a hail to the king. There you go. Played it again for you. Yes, we're going to go ahead and finish that giveaway. All right, Mr. Stabs, you know what to do. You know what to do. You want to go ahead and send me your Steam email and information if we don't already have it. I think we might already have it, but just in case. Just in case, you might want to send it to me again. Let's see. You got the Dishonored. Let me make sure I've got everybody else squared away here. Over here. Over there. With the Life is Strange. Oh, all right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get that love train going. Now I'm going to have to see if you guys are ready. Are you guys ready to rate? Are you ready to go out there and show some love? That's what we're going to do. We're going to get on the Kismet love train. Now right there in the chat, you can see that Sister Wolf has put the Kismet raid, sharing the love. You want to go ahead and select that in the channel. I'm going to do the same thing right now. Just go copy, paste if you can. If you don't, unless you're on mobile, which is very tough, but you can double tap and select it and all that if you want to, or you can just type whatever you want. You can go ahead and copy that, and I want to see you guys blow it up in the chat. We're going to do a kind of a test raid to see who's ready. Let's see who's ready. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's show that love in the chat. Let me see that Kismet raid. Let me see who's ready to raid. I see Ameridave's ready to raid. I see J-Dunk is ready to raid. I hope you guys haven't been enjoying the best stream ever. That's right. I try to make every single one of my streams the best stream. I have had a phenomenal time. I've had a great time hanging out with you. And I know I'm going to have a great time rating this person right now. They currently have, in their channel, the guy's got only 5 guys in his channel. He's only got 58 followers. We're going to make his night tonight. We are going to blow that up. We are going to blow that up today. We're going to show that love, because you know what happens when you show out love like that? When you get on the Kismet love train, it just goes all around Twitch and makes it a better place for all of us to hang out. I can't wait to do it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Pay it forward to other streamers. I absolutely love doing it. I absolutely love it. You can tell. I only do stuff that I love to do on the stream. I love playing Fallout. I love hanging out with my team. I love playing all those other games. And I love going out and doing the love train. Lots of loving in there. Lots of loving for you guys and for me. Raid roll call. Oh, I like that, Abernathy. That's what we're going to call it. Abernathy had just named it. What we're going to do, what we're doing right now. That is it. The Kismet raid roll call. We're going to do it. Kismet raid roll call in effect. We got Siri going. We got Heme Foam, Master Stabs. We are ready. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to rock it. I think we're going to blow it up. All right, I'm going to turn that off here for a second. We are ready to blow it up. Now, here we're going to do. Now, we're going to go. Whew, look at this. I already got it ready. Look at this. I'm already ready to go. Look at him. He's so chill. He's so chill there. Because there's nothing going on in his chat. He's just chilling out playing some Fallout 4. Now, wait for me. Wait for me. What we're going to do is we're going to sneak over there. And we're going to raid him. We're going to raid his channel. We're going to show him some love. Now, our goal is to make him smile. Now, he's pretty... Right now, I think he's practically asleep. We're going to go up there and we are going to raid him and see if we can make him smile. If we can make him smile, then we've done it. I'm also going to ask him to pay it forward to other streamers as well. He doesn't have to pay it back to me. I don't mind. I'm going to go ahead and just pay it forward to him, and hopefully he'll go around and pay it forward and everybody get on that Kismet love train. And we'll just make Twitch just a little bit better. A little bit better. All right. On the get ready. Let me go first. Wait for it. Where'd the chat go? Gotta find the chat. It's in my beard. There it is. All right. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Hold on. Back for it. I gotta go back for it. All right, right here. Ready? I love doing this. It's so fun. I love this moment too. 1, 2, 3. Go get him. Go get him, everybody. All right, let me throw it in the chat for you guys. Follow that link. Follow that link right there. Go blow it up. Let's see what happens. Boom, let's listen in. Now let's really show him a raid. Come on, blow up that chat, everybody. We got Dark Angel.
Ring of Destiny.
There we go. We got Crazy in there.
Thank you, sir.
We got Siri. We got Sister Wolf. We got Heme Fun blowing it up. J Dunk, Roderum, Mr. Stabs.
Citra, welcome to the stream.
Uh-oh.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Kismet. I'm going to have to give you a follow. I don't know if I'm familiar with your stream. Kismet Ring of Destiny.
Well, you should know me. I'm the top of Fallout right now. I'm the top of Twitch for Fallout right now. Hail to the king, baby, says there's. Kismet Raid says Foggy Forecast. J Dunk in there blowing it up. Much Macho, as well as Dorez blowing it up.
Not saying anything? Seems like something a synth would do.
Let's see what you have.
Just don't call it junk.
Alright, sell that tuxedo.
Alright, now, we've gone in there. We've woken him up a little bit. Little bit of smile, maybe. A little bit of smile going there. Now we're really going to make him smile. Now, I don't think he has alerts, because I don't see it popping up when you hit the follow button. Let's go ahead and see what happens when I hit the follow button. See if it pops up with an alert. Boom. Boom, let's see. I'm going to throw him some love, some follow love there. Now, you guys don't have to follow if you don't want to. But,
right on. Well, thank you much. I appreciate it. Kismet Ring of Destiny.
There we go.
What kind of streamer are you? Are you a variety streamer? Do you have a particular game that you play more often than others?
I'm going to say Fallout 4, and I'm about to drop a whole bunch of people because I'm going to do the host. Now, I'm going to be back tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be hanging out with my team. We might be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic, doing raiding. We also might be doing we'll definitely be doing some 7 Days to Die. So make sure to come back and hang out again, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now we're going to throw
Fallout 4, all right. Well, I'm a new to Fallout 4. I very much enjoyed Fallout 3 a few years ago.
He's got my charisma shirt.
Really, just made my way to Diamond City here.
I want that shirt. I want that shirt. He's got my shirt. I want that shirt. Look, it looks just like me. See? Look, he looks just like me. That shirt he's got on. All right. Okay, we're going to throw him the host. Let's see what he says to that. Let's see what he says.
Hey. You there.
I think he's tired, says Billy Boy. Yes, I think he is. I think he's like me, been playing Fallout 4 way too long. There's nothing wrong with that. Boom! There we go.
What's a
Throwing the
swatter?
host.
Rookie, eh? A swatter, my friend, is a Diamond City tradition. See, it used to be that this whole place was a stadium. And two teams would meet and play a game called baseball. One team would beat the other team to death with these things called baseball bats. And the best bats.
I love
were
that. I
called
love that
swatters.
thing in Diamond
True
City.
fact.
So funny.
Oh, really? What kind of teams were there?
There was the Diamond City Demolishers. Big brutes of guys. Played in full power armor with special pneumatic arms, for swinging.
There we
Then
go.
you had
All right, I'm
the
telling them that we're
Lexington
just going to host them for 100
all
peeps.
female team,
And
with Coach
they're going to be now
Bloody
number
Mary
2 on
Sue
Twitch
at
for
the
Fallout
helm.
4.
Highest
Take
kill
great care
count
of my
in the
peeps and
league.
pay it forward to
I
other
could spend
streamers.
all day
All
talking
right,
about
let's see what he says
hardcore
to that.
crushes, or the Quincy Killmeisters, but you get the idea. It was a hell of a sport.
I'm going to challenge him on that one.
Look, dumbass, that's not how baseball was played.
I love that
Mr.
part.
Smarty Pants? Hey, if you're such an expert, how do you think it was played?
It was America's pastime, a sport that united families on warm summer days, and it wasn't violent. Mostly.
I like my version better. Now,
Well, thank you much, Kismet,
can
and
I interest you
all of those
in
who
these
came along
genuine,
from his stream.
authentic,
Appreciate it.
custom-made
Welcome.
hickory swatters?
just getting started here on my Fallout 4 journey.
There we go. All right. Night, everybody.
That's totally baseball, yeah.
Totally how baseball is. Totally. All right, everybody. That's it for me. We will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.